It's time for high school football as the Marshall Lions will host the KZ Westfield Warriors. That's right, the arch rival's gonna go at it. The Lions hosting the Warriors. This is the 101st meeting between the schools. The game live on the radio at 105.9. It will also be video streamed live on our website. You can see the game. Just go to WMMCradio.com. The pregame show begins in moments. It will feature both head coaches, Jay Bonner of the Warriors, Jared Boyle of the Lions. We'll have Jared Boyle up first, then Jay Bonner. The coaches are next. 105.9, WMMCradio.com.
When you're ready for something new in life, a new home,
it's perfect.
A new business, a new car, or a new adventure.
Let's do this.
First Mid is here for you. We're ready to help you with all the exciting new things life brings. And we have something new too, a new look. So when you're ready to take that next step, whether it's financing a business, saving for retirement, or insuring your new home, take a new look at First Mid. We're here to help you achieve your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Brian Dorsett for the Ford store in Marshall. We're so happy to be in Marshall and look forward to growing with you, our valued customers, in both service, parts, and sales. When it comes to the Wabash Valley, we know it well. The Dorsett name has been established in the automotive industry for 60 years. And our hope is for you to get to know us at Dorsett Ford in Marshall. So come on in, make yourself at home for service or for when you purchase your next new or pre-owned vehicle at Dorsett Ford, DorsettFord.com in Marshall.
You've worked hard. You're finally your own boss of a successful contracting business. For an insurance plan that protects your livelihood, call your local Beacon Insurance Agency, Shore Murphy Insurance in Marshall, about contractors insurance. You'll get first rate, flexible, and dependable service that goes the extra mile to give you the results you desire. That's Shore Murphy Insurance in Marshall. Call them today at 826-8096. If your interior doors are plain and boring, check out the Masonite 6-panel Colonist interior doors at Kirshner Building Centers. They're on sale right now, starting at just $65.33. Replacing an interior door is one of the easiest, most cost-effective ways to customize your home. Stop by and see these doors today at Kirshner Building Centers. They have 13 locations to serve you. Check their website, KirshnerBuildingCenters.com.
Osborne's Georgia Carpet is two stores in one. Store one is their designer showroom, a complete showcase of designer and decorator flooring. From a full lineup of carpeting, vinyl, laminates, hardwood, ceramic, and natural stone tiles, even granite countertops. Store two is their value warehouse, chocked full of their truckload purchases that ensures your ability to find the flooring you need in stock at the absolute lowest prices every day, residential and commercial. Two stores in one. Osborne's Georgia Carpet.
The utility that keeps the lights on in your house is good for much more than just making sure that you have electricity at the flick of a switch. It's also good for consumers, businesses, our community, and the nation. The City of Marshall Public Utility is owned and operated by the community, for the community. That means it has a stake in helping to bring jobs here, in keeping energy rates low, and in ensuring our public officials know what the community needs. The City of Marshall, your community-owned electric utility, is at your service.
We are 105.9 FM video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. It is the Clark County Super Bowl, KZ Westfield and Marshall matching up tonight. This is the 101st meeting between the two schools. Marshall leads the series 52-47. There is one tie in the series. I'm Joey Rourke, joined by the head coach of the Marshall Lions, Jared Boyle. Coach Boyle, always an exciting time of the year. The Clark County Super Bowl, anytime Marshall and KZ Westfield match up. Oh, it's an exciting time.
Yeah, and it's even more exciting this year with both teams having a winning record going into it, and it's going to be a competitive football game, and that's what KZ Marshall Rivalry has always been about, a competitive football game, and we're excited to host the Clark County Super Bowl.
And this is also, again, an exciting time, an emotional time for the seniors on the Lions football team, the last regular season game that they will ever play in front of a big crowd at Bush Field. That's always an emotional time as well.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're a senior, especially as senior heavy as we are on the Marshall Lions, this night it is emotional, but at the end of the day, we got to come out and we got to play a football game. And I think they understand that. And, senior night's even better when we come out with a win.
And this is, again, so you've got the rivalry in it. You've got both teams with their winning record. And the winner of this game will become playoff eligible. Now, it all depends on playoff points at the end of the year if you aren't able to win 6. But you win tonight, and you at least give yourself a shot at making the postseason.
Yeah, and that's big. It makes the game even more valuable to us and them too. And we're both vying for a playoff spot, and there's always a couple of 5 and 4 teams that do get in at the end of the year, but you get that magic 6 number and you're guaranteed. So we're excited to see how this game rolls out.
We are talking with the head coach of the Marshall Lions, Jared Boyle. We've got more of the pregame show after this timeout on WMMC Radio.
Choosing senior living can be overwhelming. This is Jamie Ritchie, Executive Director at the Villas of Hollybrook in Marshall. Our community gives you more personalized choices than ever before. Amenities like meals, activities, personal care, and medication management. Whether you need no help or just a little, our apartments offer the perfect combination of independence and security. You'll love our great location, friendly atmosphere, and caring staff. The Villas of Hollybrook, because everyone deserves a great life.
When you're trying to sleep at night, do you hear the furnace making a funny sound? Do you hear the faucet dripping? Is the commode running? Is the water heater banging? Call Morgan Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Marshall, and they'll check your furnace, your faucet, your commode, and your water heater. For any plumbing or furnace problems, call Morgan's today. They offer 24-hour emergency service. That's Morgan Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Marshall, your authorized Rude dealer. Call 826-5921.
American Family Insurance offers you all the protection you need to pursue your dreams, even if you take a couple of wrong turns. At American Family, we know your car is more than 4 wheels that get you from point A to point B. It's also freedom to pursue the things important to you, which is why you want to make sure you have the proper protection. Call me, Vicki Welsh, at 812-478-9500.
Ingram's Waste Disposal, located in Paris, has been serving Clark and Edgar counties for over 60 years. We focus on all your waste removal needs, from residential with our 96-gallon toter to our commercial and industrial services. We also have many roll-offs available for that small weekend project or our larger roll-offs for the roofing and remodeling job. Ingram's Waste Disposal, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Our family is proud to serve your family. For friendly customer service, give us a call at Ingram's Waste, 465-3335, or visit us at 501 Grandview Street in Paris.
For tires, satellite television, and the high-speed internet, head to Harper's Sales and Service on the south side of the square in downtown Marshall. Check out the full line of quality Cooper tires made in the USA. They have DirecTV and the Dish Network. They have all the local channels, movie channels, and sports channels too. You can even get the high-speed internet. Harper's Sales and Service on the south side of the square, downtown Marshall.
Alan Reed at the Medicine Shop on 2nd Street in Marshall reminds you that more than 200,000 people a year are being hospitalized from flu complications. Get your flu shots at the Medicine Shop on 2nd Street in Marshall. Flu shots are available now, and you don't even need an appointment. The Medicine Shop has convenient parking, no long waits, and instant access to the pharmacist. That's the Medicine Shop on 2nd Street in Marshall. Get your flu shot today at the Medicine Shop.
We are WMMC Radio. We are also video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. This is the granddaddy of them all, KZ Westfield and Marshall, getting ready to do battle at Marshall High School at Bush Field. I'm Joey Rourke, joined by the head coach of the Marshall Lions, Jared Boyle. Coach Boyle, this is a season that saw you win your first 4. You've dropped the last 3. It's been an injury-riddled season, but hey, no excuses. You got to keep fighting, and it's another opportunity to go out, get better, and get a win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, adversity definitely struck us kind of later in the season. Coming in as a new head coach, starting out 4-0, I'm sure people were probably thinking I was the best thing that ever happened. And then right now they're probably thinking I'm the worst thing that ever happened. But, spirits are high within the team. I know my guys are ready to come out and fight, and just being around these guys day in and day out, there may be negativity outside the program, but, the positive part of my day is coming and seeing these guys and see, even though we are facing adversity, they still love the game game of football, and that's what makes coaching great.
And this is another week where Luke Cook, the sophomore, will be under center playing quarterback. And, it's been a year of growth for him, and I think you can continue to see a positive maturity from Luke Cook each and every week, and he's got to see that at the ultimate high tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's a kid that he came out, had a really good game against Robinson, his first start, and then he's faced a little adversity since. And as a coaching staff, we've really been telling him, this is part of growing. Not every quarterback's going to come out and have an unbelievable season all throughout the season, and he's a sophomore. First year he's really been in that position, and we're really happy with how Luke Cook has progressed just with throwing the ball, even though it hasn't been necessarily as successful on the outside looking in. But from the inside looking out, we see the big picture with Luke Cook.
And you look at this KZ Westfield team. This is a team that started out 0-3. They've now won 4 in a row, looking for their 5th win of the year. They really got their running game going with Storm Washburn, Nate Foudy, Logan Thompson, and even Marcus Downs has been impressive with the way he's run the offense.
Yeah, I mean, whenever we got the game film, we saw a lot of the old KZ habits, so things that they're bringing back, and Bonner has a few new things that he's implemented in the system, but they're consistent with running the football, and that's something that at the end of the day you're going to have to stop, and if you don't, they'll grind you down.
And this is also a defense that I've gotten to see over the year that has actually impressed me quite a bit. They've forced some turnovers, and they've made some big plays, and you got to expect that they're going to come out ready to make some plays again.
Yeah, I mean, with the rivalry added on to that, they're going to come out ready to play, and they have forced a few turnovers, and we have to account for that too. You got to wrap up the football, have to make sure if you're in traffic, you can't let them punch it out of there. Whenever you're throwing the football, you got to be aware of who's around in the area, because they have guys that can make plays, and with the rivalry added on to that, they're going to come out even harder than they normally would.
We are talking with the head coach of the Marshall Lions, Jared Boyle. We've got more after this. WMMC Radio.
The Tulip Company and More in Terre Haute has a huge fall kickoff sale going on right now. Get 5 months for just $30. That's right, buy 5 months for just $30. They have other great deals going on too. Evergreen trees are 25% off. Fruit trees 50% off. Perennials are 25% off when buying 10 or more. And outdoor kitchen sets and fire pits are 10% off. They have a fabulous gift shop. Stop by the Tulip Company and More and take advantage of all the huge fall savings today, or give them a call at 812-232-3673.
Are you suffering from checkout counter shock? Does your register receipt reflect higher and higher prices? Well, the Cole Insurance Agency in Marshall, your Beacon agency, has good news for you. If you insure both your home and auto with Beacon Insurance, you'll receive a discount on both. Up to 30% on your homeowner's premiums and up to 15% on your auto premiums. Stop by the Cole Insurance Agency today. Cole Insurance, Marshall.
Is your financial advisor proactive or reactive? Hi, I'm Kent Mitchell, Edward Jones Financial Advisor in Marshall. Regardless of what the market is doing, I'll stay in touch. Even when the market is down, I'll call you up. That's one way I continue to emphasize our relationship and understand your individual financial needs. Contact me today at 217-826-3442. Proactive, not reactive. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Do you need landscape gravel, topsoil, septic gravel, filter sand, or concrete gravel? You can get it all at Lawrence Gravel, a family business. Call them at 826-2800. Once again, that number, 826-2800. Lawrence Gravel has it all. You can have it delivered. You can pick it up. Lawrence Gravel, supporting all the area athletes. Just take Highway 1 south to Darwin Ferry Road. That's Lawrence Gravel.
All through your life, you have made decisions with your family's best interests in mind. You have prepared for tomorrow by thinking about today. Pre-planning your funeral is another way to show your family how much you really care. The Pierce Funeral Home in Marshall, representing the Pekin Life Insurance Company, will be happy to sit down with you and explain the details of Pathway, a pre-arranged funeral plan from the Pekin Life Insurance Company. Call the Pierce Funeral Home in Marshall today.
Union Health Cork Medical Center in Marshall offers quality health care close to home. Doctors Denise Pine-Mattis, Amy James, and James Turner, along with nurse practitioners Bonnie Cross and Natasha Morgan, provide a wide range of services to you and your family. And now, cardiologist Ramesh Chatogopan, MD, provides state-of-the-art heart care at Cork. With lab, x-ray, and physical therapy services on site, our staff is ready to serve you. Find us at 408 North 2nd Street, Union Health Cork Medical Center in Marshall.
We are 105.9 FM video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. It's the pregame show for the Clark County Super Bowl. Marshall and KZ Westfield getting ready to go at it for the 101st time at Busch Field here tonight. I'm Joey Rourke, joined by Jared Boyle. Coach Boyle, this is senior night for the Lions. Last game that they'll play in the regular season in front of a big crowd at home. A special night for some special guys.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you talk about our seniors, the leadership within that group is unbelievable. I mean, you're looking at guys like Richie Fairchild, a kid like Oren Swicka, first year playing football as a senior, came out, stuck with it the entire season. Now he's starting for us at running back. Francisco Nava, a kid who played his junior year, starting corner for us. Jacob Titus, a kid who was in Texas and moved back, and then now he's in a leadership role as well, playing two ways. And it's guys like that day in and day out make our program so great, and it's for the younger generations to see. Even though the Johnson boys got hurt early, they never left. They're still at practice every day. You have Kuhn that's still at practice every day. Trevor Littleton, who unfortunately had an injury early on in camp. He hasn't even been able to play a game in the season, but he's still coming every day cheering on the guys. And that says a lot about this senior core in a nutshell, is that, even though they are going to face adversity and they might be in a situation where, on the field they may not be able to help us, but off the field, just keeping our spirits up. And I mentioned earlier about staying positive. These kids have that positive to them to where that they make playing the game of football and they have the love for the game of football.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. You just get to spend time around these senior kids. Their attitude and their personalities are just infectious, and you can't help but pick up what they're giving out. And so, again, kudos to all those seniors. And you look at two more seniors, Jake Tharp. He's been a big part of this Lions football program for the last couple of years, and he continues to supplant his legacy in the Lions, in the tradition of Marshall Lions football.
Yeah, and I told Tharp, it was yesterday or the day before, I told him what he did at the end of the Paris game, I will show for every year that I am the head coach at Marshall football, because, we're down by 20 or something points, and he's still running as hard as he possibly can and catching footballs like it's the last drive of the game. And that's a mentality that you have to have no matter what the situation is. And Tharp, you want to talk about a guy who, stepped up into that captain role later on in the season, and he's been a leader the entire year. He's not vocal, but he leads with his actions, and that proves a lot as far as a leader perspective.
And then you got senior offensive lineman Ethan Orman. He's battled injury this year, but he's back, and it's nice to see him be able to go out there and play on senior night.
Yeah, and he's another guy that he's the leader of our offensive line. Early on in the season, he was kind of facing adversity with battling, being aggressive and things like that. And then finally something clicked, and he immediately became a leader, and he decided, this is my senior season, and I'm going to step up to the plate. And Orman is another guy that's going to set the standard for younger generations leading forward.
Hey, Coach Boyle, best of luck to you and the Lions tonight.
Thank you.
That is head coach Jared Boyle of the Marshall Lions. We're back with more of the pregame show and KZ Westfield head coach Jay Bonner. It's all next on 105.9 FM.
Welcome to First Neighbor Bank. First Neighbor is more than just a bank. We offer free safe deposit boxes for 24 months, basic no-fee checking accounts along with interest-bearing accounts for consumers and businesses, a wide variety of business, personal, and residential loans, a mobile app with free online banking. Don't wait. Talk to one of First Neighbor's friendly staff and begin your new banking experience today. We are located in KZ at 918 Illinois Route 49, online at firstneighbor.com. First Neighbor Bank, where banking is made easy. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Twin City Realty. It's your home team at Twin City, working to help you win. Personal attention, one-on-one, makes real estate easy and fun. Now when you list with us, you know that we're on your side. Buy, sell,
In Casey, see Mary Knierim.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to needs and profitability of farmers. This is Brian Williams, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trade in the U.S.? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus more on what's best for farmers. For more information or to place a seed order today, call 217-822-8347. Beck's would like to wish the Marshall Lions the best of luck this season.
BEI Automotive Repair in Casey reminds you that October is Fall Car Care Month. Let BEI Automotive Repair make sure your vehicle is ready for the harsh winter weather ahead. Get a free multi-point inspection that includes battery, brakes, fluid, lights, and wipers. Get 10% off any work recommended during the free inspection. Register to win free oil changes for a year. BEI Automotive Repair is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and then Saturday from 7 to 11. Visit their website, BEIautomotiverepair.com.
Heartland Nursing Center in Casey has been a community-based living facility for over 40 years. While some nursing centers are owned by out-of-state corporations, you can feel good knowing that Heartland is part of the Clark County community. Their professional staff is experienced. As a matter of fact, their average employee has worked there over 17 years. They are Medicare and Medicaid approved, and they offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. Heartland Nursing Center in Casey. Personal choice is at the heart of it.
500 Automotive and 500AutoGroup.com has the vehicle you want and need.
500 Auto wants your trade. Bring in your trade today to receive $2,000 over Kelly Blue Book.
Just stop by or call. They'll bring the vehicle to you. Credit problems? 500 Automotive can help.
500 Auto wants your trade. 500 Automotive Group and 500AutoGroup.com has the selection, service, and prices you want and need. See dealer for full details. Trade based on their value of vehicle. Test drive determined by distance and vehicle.
We are 105.9 FM video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. It is the Clark County Super Bowl. Marshall and Casey Westfield getting ready to do battle at Marshall High School tonight. I'm Joey O'Rourke, joined by the head coach of the Casey Westfield Warriors, Jay Bonner. Coach Bonner, you guys, the Warriors looking for 5 in a row tonight. Not going to come easy. Rivalry game. Marshall's looking to get their 5th win of the year. Both teams looking to get their 5th win of the year. But anything in a rivalry game never comes easy.
Never does. And, you know, I would say this is a very evenly matched game as you look at it on paper. I mean, the teams, when you compare common opponents, we've both lost to the same teams and we've both beaten the same teams. And, looking at them on film, I would say that we are pretty much evenly matched groups. I mean, they've got strengths that in some areas, but we've got strengths in some areas that they don't have as well. But, on paper and on film, I say this is going to be a great game, and it's, going to come down to the team that executes at the highest level and makes the least amount of mistakes.
This is the 101st meeting between the Warriors and the Lions. The all-time series is Marshall 52-47. There was one tie, but, I mean, you really can't, when you look at a rivalry game, you can't get much closer than a 5-point spread.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like you say, you throw the records out the door and, this is the biggest game of the year, I think, on both sides for Marshall and for Casey. And, whenever we look at our schedule, we're always circling this game, week 8. I'm sure they're doing the same. And I know both towns are excited and talking about it now that, playoff implications are involved as well.
And this is you're going for your 5th win in a row. In the previous 4 weeks, man, what a dominating performance by your squad. And it continued last week. And really, I thought for the long road trip, the boys came out and really, really put the pedal to the metal early.
Yeah, our biggest concern going into that game, can we maintain our focus and our high-level intensity after taking the long trip to Kitlan, Indiana, and, the distractions that are involved with a trip like that, leaving school early in the day and making a stop and all those kind of things that go with going on the road on a far trip. And I think our guys responded really well, and, of course, that showed on the scoreboard Friday night.
We are talking with the head coach, Jay Bonner of the Casey Westfield Warriors. It's the Casey Marshall football game. We're back with more of the pregame show after this, 105.9.
Maulding Trucking and Excavating in Casey features dump trucks, semi-dump trailers, and they are a licensed waste hauler. They can haul oversized ag machinery. They also apply ag limestone and fertilizer, and they have variable rate capabilities. They have added excavating and demolition. That's hauling, excavating, and demolition. Call Maulding Trucking and Excavating in Casey Call Dick at 932-5164 or Chalon at 232-4590.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with auto owner's insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Contact Heather Schaffner, Brian James, or Julie Acne today at 217-932-5470. That is Shore Murphy and Associates of KZ.
KZ State Bank has you covered. If you open up a new free checking account, they'll give you a free stadium blanket. That's right, if you open up a new free checking account, KZ State Bank will give you a free stadium blanket. It'll keep you warm during all the fall football games. Come in today and open up a new free checking account and get your free stadium blanket. KZ State Bank in Marshall, Martinsville, and KZ has you covered. This offer good through October 31st while supplies last. Some restrictions apply. KZ State Bank, member FDIC.
The Markwell Funeral Home in KZ and Westfield and the Greenwell Funeral Home in Martinsville are names you know and trust. They've worked hard to earn that trust. Together, these firms have served your communities for over 150 years. No matter what type of service you prefer, they are qualified to provide it. They have a proven tradition of dealing with families in these most difficult of times. That's the Markwell Funeral Home in KZ and Westfield and the Greenwell Funeral Home in Martinsville. Stifel Hardware in KZ has been serving you for over 75 years, and they are finally accepting credit cards and debit cards. It's shocking, it's stunning, but it's true. Stifel Hardware now accepting credit cards and debit cards. Your full-service and problem-solving hardware store. Located in downtown KZ next to the railroad tracks on Central Avenue. Say hi to Scott and Cheryl. Stifel Hardware. Downtown KZ.
Stuffers Auto Pit Stop behind Staley Insurance in KZ offers 24-hour emergency towing, semi-trucks and autos, portable welding, and roadside service. They also offer major and minor auto and truck repairs, tires, used and new, used auto sales. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. By appointment on Saturday.
We are back here on the pregame show on 105.9 FM, video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. The Clark County Super Bowl tonight. KZ Westfield making the trip east to meet their good buddies, the Marshall Lions. This is the arch rivalry in Clark County. I'm Joey Rourke, joined by the head coach of KZ Westfield, Jay Bonner. Coach Bonner, we talked about it. 4 wins in a row, dominating fashion, and it's really been all the way around. Everybody contributing. The offense has been clicking on all cylinders. The defense has been playing really well, and even the special teams continues to perform at a high level. And I've just been really impressed with the way that the kids have been able to really come together in these last 4 weeks.
You know, it's been a total team effort in the last 4 weeks. You know, a lot of people like to talk about our offense and all the points that we put up, but what they don't see is all the hidden things that have led to that. You know, our field position has been just phenomenal because our defense has come out and dominated, forced people into 3 and outs, and then our special teams have done a good job getting us field position. Between our defense and our special teams, our starting field position the last 4 weeks has been just tremendous. And so you work with the short field and you become a lot more aggressive as an offense, a lot more aggressive in the plays that we call, and that's enabled us to get in the end zone and finish drives. So it's been really a full team effort. You know, we've scored 3 touchdowns in this streak on special teams. We've scored 1 on defense, had a safety on defense. So, I mean, it's really been a total team effort in this whole last 4 weeks, and we hope that that's going to continue into tonight.
And a kid that's really kind of assumed a leadership role and a dominating role is Storm Washburn over the last couple of weeks. Man, what a 3-4 weeks he's had. I mean, he's breaking touchdown runs of over 50 yards on a regular basis, and then he's getting 6-7 yards every carry.
Yeah, you know, Storm didn't come to us till August, and that kind of hurt in the beginning of the year because it took him a while to find his spot in the offense and to kind of get used to the scheme we were running. But now that he has been in it for a while, it's really starting to come in and really starting to fit in well and understand what we're doing and being able to take real advantage of that. You know, I think last week he had an 80-some yard run. I mean, just that's what he's capable of doing, and we look forward to big things from Storm as we finish out our season this year and even going into next year.
And you look at another kid that's really played well and has really stepped up in being a senior your leader, and that's in one of the toughest positions to play at the quarterback position. Marcus Downs. I mean, I can't give him any higher praise than what he's done over the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, whether it's running the ball, whether it's throwing the ball, whether it's checking and getting us into the right play, a lot of people don't know that side of it. But, he's done a real good job of reading defenses. And we have a set of checks that we go over each week based on what a defense has given us. And he's been spot on 100% with those checks and just done a really, really, really nice job for us. He's been, throwing the ball the last 4 weeks. He's just been spot on. I think he's at something like almost 80% completion rate over these last 4 weeks, and I think he's thrown something like 7 or 8 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. It's been just great.
We are talking with the head coach of the KZ Westfield Warriors, Jay Bonner. We've got a final word with Coach Bonner after this break on WMMC Radio.
There are hundreds of insurance companies to choose from. Are you getting the best deal? R.W. Brown & Associates at 506 North Route 49 in KZ has been in the business for over 35 years. They handle life insurance, major medical, annuities, Medicare, and long-term care. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. R.W. Brown.
ATI Physical Therapy, located just off Route 40 in KZ, is the premier choice for personalized physical therapy in a friendly and encouraging environment. Known for exceptional results in an upbeat atmosphere, ATI Physical Therapy provides physical therapy and sports therapy. Brock Athey, Corey Hanley, and Terry Cox strive to develop a personalized plan for you to reduce pain, improve mobility, and reduce future injuries. For an appointment, call 217-236-6155. Dollars and Cents in KZ has expanded. Dollars and Cents, locally owned and operated, bought out Scotty's Garden and Furnace Center. Bob and Carol got a great deal, and they want to pass those great deals on to you. Dollars and Cents, the largest party supply headquarter in a 3-county area, is now your home for fertilizer, plant food, bug sprays, along with gifts and home decor. Again, Dollars and Cents is now your home for fertilizer, plant food, bug sprays, along with gifts and home decor. Dollars and Cents has great deals all day, every day. Stop by and say hi to Bob and Carol. Perry D. Baird, attorney at law with an office in downtown KZ, has been practicing general law for over 20 years. He offers assistance in real estate planning, state and federal taxes, along with many other services. Perry D. Baird is proud to support all the Clark County athletes.
Real land chill at the KZDQ. The $5 lunch continues to be good all day, every day. The blizzard flavor of the month is Snickerdoodle. Get one today. They are delicious. Family night is every Monday evening from 4 to 8. Get a free kids meal with the purchase of a combo meal. You can get a free treat. Just download the official DQ app. For more specials, be sure to check out their Facebook page, DQ of KZ. And remember to get your DQ Halloween cakes. It's all at the KZDQ, located at I-70.
Diamond Brothers Insurance in KZ is one of the largest independent insurance agencies in Illinois. Diamond Brothers gives you the benefit of comparison shopping with one stop. See Amanda Mason for personal, home, and auto insurance, and see Chris and Rachel Snedeker for life and health coverage. Call today, 217-932-5911 for a free no-obligation quote. Diamond Brothers Insurance in KZ.
We are back here on the pregame show, 105.9 FM, video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. I'm Joey O'Rourke, joined by head coach of KZ Westfield, Jay Bonner. Coach Bonner, again, a rivalry game tonight. You guys make the short trip east to take on your good buddies, the Marshall Lions, and this is the Lions team that comes in to the game losers of 3 straight. They won their first 4. They're now looking to get back to their winning ways, and this is a football team, even though they struggled over the last couple of weeks, they've been injury-riddled. They lost their starting quarterback, Jacob Schaffner. They lost their running back, John Sidley. Just been banged up here and there, but they've got some good skill players out there, so you don't want to come in, and I know the Warriors will not come in taking them lightly, but they've got some skill players out there, and in particular, Jake Tharp.
Without a doubt, Jake Tharp is as good as anybody in the LIC as far as receivers go. I mean, he is dangerous. We have to do a great job of just containing him. You're not going to stop Jake Tharp, but if you can contain him and keep him from just having explosive plays, plays and turning 8-yard slant routes into 50-yard touchdown runs. That's the key. I mean, that's what we have to do. You're not going to stop him from catching those slants, but if we can limit those slants to 8 to 10 yards and not allow him to shake and bake and turn those into 50-yard touchdowns, that'll help a lot. Another guy that I've seen a lot that I think is a huge playmaker for them is Jesse Burdick on defense. We are definitely concerned about his pass rush, about how he's playing against the run. I mean, he's just playing really, really well. I feel as good as any defensive lineman in the LIC right now. I'd say him as well.
Another kid that goes two ways for the Lions. He's a senior. He's an athletic playmaker. That's Braden Von Dolan. He wears number 2. He's, again, a kid that can hit a home run from anywhere on the field.
Absolutely. Another guy that we have to do a good job. You can't concentrate just on Tharp, because if you do, the second you do, you put all your focus on Tharp, then number 2's out there making huge plays, and next thing you know, he's standing in the end zone, and you're going, what happened? So, yeah, you definitely have to play both guys.
And another kid that has popped up onto probably the film over the last couple of weeks that nobody probably knew anything about, that was senior Oren Switka. And this is a kid that has had to now step into the running back position, assume the starting running back position with all the injuries. He's a senior, just went out for football this year, but this is a kid that can fly.
Yeah, he's fast. He's really, really fast. We have to do a great job again. He's a guy you got to contain. You can't let him get past your linebackers, because if he gets to level 3, there's a good chance that he can house it just because he's so fast and quick, and he'll make you miss too. So our guys have to tackle well and have to do a good job of containing him as well.
Hey, Coach Bonner, should be a good one. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck to you and the Warriors tonight, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Sounds great. We look forward to it.
That is head coach of the KZ Westfield Warriors, Jay Bonner. We're back with more kickoff between Marshall and KZ Westfield right around the corner on 105.9 FM.
Murphy Farm Seed in Marshall is proud to back the Marshall Lions. Murphy Farm Seed is your authorized Stein seed dealer. Stein offers a full line of conventional, Liberty Link, and Roundup ready to extend soybeans, along with Stein corn. Please stop by and see Tom or Brian for all your seed needs, or feel free to give us a call at 217-889-3111. Again, that phone number is 217-889-3111. Murphy Farm Seed says, go Lions!
Josh Orman is a general contractor with over 20 years' experience. Orman handles construction projects of all kinds, including new homes, ag buildings, commercial, remodels, home improvements, and more. No job is too big or too small. Design capabilities too. Quality craftsmanship is a guarantee. Free estimates available. That's Josh Orman at Orman Incorporated. Call 217-826-6173.
Union Health Cork Medical Center in Marshall offers quality health care close to home. Doctors Denise Pine-Mattis, Amy James, and James Turner, along with nurse practitioners Bonnie Cross and Natasha Morgan, provide a wide range of services to you and your family. And now, cardiologist Ramesh Chatagopan, MD, provides state-of-the-art heart care at Cork. With lab, x-ray, and physical therapy services on site, our staff is ready to serve you. Find us at 408 North 2nd Street. Union Health Cork Medical Center in Marshall.
Quality Lime Company in Marshall is busy making little rocks out of big ones. And Quality Lime Company has been serving East Central Illinois for well over 60 years. Quality Lime Company is proud to support the Lions and the Lady Lions in their sporting endeavors. And they also want to support all the students in their academic achievements. Quality Lime Company, busy making little rocks out of big ones. Quality Lime Company, a company that rocks.
The Eagles Nest Grill in Westfield is locally owned and operated by Shane Livings. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, they are open till 10 p.m. And Sundays, they are open 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Eagles Nest Grill has great lunch and dinner specials every day. The Eagles Nest Grill prides themselves on having great food at a reasonable price, along with an outstanding family atmosphere and great customer service. For great lunch and dinner specials, head to the Eagles Nest Grill in Westfield. Dr. Tony Butcher and Dr. Aaron Stinson are both licensed and certified chiropractors practicing in KZ. They do acupunctures and certified DOT physicals. Dr. Butcher and Dr. Stinson are accepting new patients. Give them a call today. They are also proud to back the KZ Westfield Warriors.
We are 105.9. We are video streaming live at WMMCradio.com as the Marshall Lions about to take on the KZ Westfield Warriors here at Busch Field. It's a rainy, cool evening. Now, the rain, it's not raining much, Joey. It's kind of this little drizzle, kind of an annoying rain. But, you know, we got tough fans. Come on, get out here and get out here and enjoy a little cool football tonight. Huh?
Yeah, this is what fall football is all about. You know, you got the cold weather. We'd rather it be dry. But, hey, KZ and Marshall getting ready to hook up. Can't see a better game than that going on tonight.
By the way, it's really almost no rain at all right now. It is a cool, wet evening. There's no doubt about that. KZ Westfield, as maybe you heard on the pregame show, Joey, with both Coach Bonner and Coach Boyle, KZ comes in on a 4-game winning streak. Marshall coming in on a 3-game losing streak, but both teams have the same record. They're just trending in different directions. And, of course, it's been well documented, Joey, as you talked to Coach Boyle about. The Lions have had some tremendous injuries. Now, every team gets injuries. Football, you get injured. But when you lose 7, 8 starters, your starting quarterback, your starting running back, your best linebackers, your best defensive linemen, man, that takes a toll no matter how good a team you have.
It really does. And any team that loses 7, 8 starters, no matter if you're high school, college, professional, it is going to take a toll on your team. But I know Coach Boyle and the Lions, they're not going to use it as an excuse. It's the next man up, and they continue to fight hard each and every week. I know that the results haven't been what they've wanted the last couple of weeks, but this is a team that still has not given up, and they're going to fight all the way to the end of this season.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And, you know, with the numbers, almost all the schools have lower numbers of players than we did just 4 or 5 years ago, and especially 10 or 15 years ago. And there's a variety of reasons for that. But schools the size of Marshall, KZ, and most of the schools in the LIC, when you lose 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 starters, you just generally don't have the backups that are comparable to the players you lose. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. And this is a Lions team that is young and inexperienced. And when you talk about the backups, they've got kids that are able to make plays. But hey, there's gonna be some inconsistencies because that's what happens with younger kids. And now younger kids are getting a chance to play, and you're hoping that experience that they gain this year leads into the future.
Well, the other side, the Warriors have been playing great. They've had a couple of injuries. Luke Richards hasn't played the last several games, but they haven't had the same amount of injuries. But one thing got to do with Coach Bonner, they started off 0-3. They could have folded the tent, but instead they go on a 4-game winning streak. And right now, Joey, they are playing outstanding football.
They really are, and it all starts with their senior leadership and a kid like Logan Thompson. He's a kid that he's finally really gotten a chance to play the last couple of years with the numbers being down. He stepped into a senior leadership role. He's playing defensive back, and you look at kids like Seth Talley and Ethan Garner, a kid who moved in from Martinsville. The seniors have led the Storm, and then you get your running game going, and if you can get your running game going, that opens just so much more.
Well, the Warriors have been playing very, very good football. They've been running the ball really, really well. Their defense has really stepped up, especially the run defense has really been improving lately. So it should be a very interesting game here tonight. The 101st meeting. Think about that for a moment. 100 times they've already played the 101st meeting between the two schools. We're about 15 minutes away from the kickoff, and we'll take a break on 105.9. The Marshall branch of Preferred Bank is now open. They are located on Route 1 next to Walmart. Come and see their beautiful new building and the friendly professionals inside, led by branch manager Angela Warner. Preferred Bank has been serving Clark County for over 20 years. They are locally owned, and all loan decisions are made right here in Clark County. The Marshall branch of Preferred Bank is now open. Member FDIC.
Schoaf Law, located in downtown KZ just east of the stoplight, is the place to go for all your estate planning, real estate, and family law needs. At Schoaf Law, they view their clients as more than just a name. They also strive to provide prompt and professional service, specially tailored for each individual. In KZ, see Kara Hansam and Schoaf and Angie Vandeventer. Again, that's Schoaf Law in KZ. Crazy Beautiful Boutique, located in downtown KZ, is your boutique on a budget. They offer the exact same clothing items and accessories as other boutiques and websites. However, they do it at a fraction of the cost. Crazy Beautiful Boutique is also the home for all your personalized spirit wear. Stop by and check out their outstanding supply of clothing, accessories, and spirit wear. Also, check them out on Facebook. Crazy Beautiful Boutique, your boutique on a budget. That's Crazy Beautiful Boutique, located in downtown Casey.
Now there's more to get at J-Jet. J-Jet Rental Sales and Service in Casey, now featuring animal health and pet supplies, including feed, supplements, treats, bedding, flea and tick protection, stall forks, wound treatment, bird seed, and more. In addition, J-Jet has added lawn and garden supplies like mulch, hand tools, grass seed, fertilizers, spreaders, and sprayers. Big city equipment, small town prices. J-Jet Rental Sales and Service, North Route 49 in Casey.
J-Jet Rental in Casey. Custerman Crop Insurance in Casey understands the challenges that farmers face today. After all, they are farmers too. They are family owned and they've been serving you for over 30 years. Custerman Crop Insurance offers multi-peril and CRC. And be sure to ask about their hail rates. Located at 702 Northeast 4th Street in Casey, it's Custerman Crop Insurance. When you're in a hurry, or even when you're not for that matter, standing in line or waiting for your prescription can be frustrating. But if you choose the Pharmacy Shop, your Health Mart pharmacy, you'll get the level of service you're looking for. Health Mart pharmacists take the time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions you may have. Your Health Mart pharmacy in Casey. That is the Pharmacy Shop. 105.9 video streaming live on our website at WMMCradio.com. J.D. Spangler and Joey O'Rourke and the Marshall Lions and the Casey Westfield Warriors. Joey, the rain has ended. Folks who are nearby, get out here to watch the 101st battle between the Lions and the Warriors. The rain has stopped. Come on out and watch some football, because when you talk about rivalries, this is right at the top of high school rivalries.
Yeah, it's right at the top of high school rivalries, only separated by maybe 25 minutes from school to school, and this is a fun time. Every time Marshall and Casey get together, you never know what's going to happen. You got to throw the records out the window.
Toss them out the window.
Toss them out the window.
Toss them, baby.
Forget about them. And you know what makes even tonight even more? Obviously, you've got the rivalry, but you've also got this team that wins becomes playoff eligible, depending on maybe the points when it comes into the season.
Yeah, you get your 5 wins, you can get in. You get 6 wins, you're guaranteed to get in. But you got to get to 5 before you get to 6. Of course, Casey would like to win 5 in a row. Marshall wants to stop this losing streak, and it should be fun. Now, the series, if you're not familiar, Marshall does lead the series, 52 victories, 47 losses. There's been 1 tie. The Lions have won the last 3 years in a row. Casey went on a run here from 2003 to 2009. They won 8 in a row. And, of course, Casey had that incredible run. They had a 30-year run, Joey, where they won 89% of their games.
Yeah,
is that unbelievable?
That is unbelievable, the run that they had. I mean, that's just stuff that, going to go unmatched when you look at the history and the way things play out.
Such a historic run. And the Warriors then fell back a little bit the last few years, and Coach Bonner has done a great job turning this program around. You got to give him a lot of credit. And, of course, all the coaches and the young men who made the dedication to get better.
Yeah, you really do. And I've gotten to know Coach Bonner over the last 2 years. He's not only is he a great coach, he's a great human being. He's just
he cares about the kids, doesn't he?
He cares about the kids. And this is a guy that even last year when they weren't having a lot of success, he's like, we're getting better each and every week. We're getting better. You can see us start to really things to click. And then he said when they start out 0-3, he's like, listen, if we can get these next 4, we're going to have a great shot, and I really feel like we are better than our record shows. We just played some really good football teams to begin the year.
Yeah, Casey has they got this game tonight. Then they do finish against a really good Red Hill team. That game will be at Casey, however. So that should be a great battle next week. And Marshall has this game, of course, then they have to play at Newton. So there's a chance both teams could get in the playoffs. There's a chance neither team could get in. And there's a chance that either or. So there's a lot of variables with just 2 weeks to go in this football season. You know, what's interesting about high school football is you're still dealing with teenagers. And in football, you have to rely so much on your teammates, Joey. You know, it's not a one-man game at all. I mean, you've got to have multiple players that all work cohesively together, because if you don't, you're not going to be successful.
No, football is it's one of the ultimate team sports, and it's different. And you look at another sport that we love and we like to watch, basketball, where one or two guys can really affect the game. On a football field, if you don't have 11 guys working together, 22 guys total, if you don't have them all working together, things are not going to go your way.
All right, let's talk about some injuries a little bit. Noah Livingston has been banged up. He's obviously an outstanding football player for the Warriors, also a great basketball player. Tell you what, though, we were going to take a break. We'll come back and talk about injuries in a moment. The pregame show continues next on 105.9.
Mix Picks in Terre Haute specializes in digital photo printing. For all your digital photographic concerns, see Mick Orman at Mix Picks, 667 Wabash Avenue, and online at mixpicks.com. That's MICSPICS.com.
Is your financial advisor proactive or reactive? Hi, I'm Kent Mitchell, Edward Jones Financial Advisor in Marshall. Regardless of what the market is doing, I'll stay in touch. Even when the market is down, I'll call you up. That's one way I continue to emphasize our relationship and understand your individual financial needs. Contact me today at 217-826-3442. Proactive, not reactive. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Willowbrook Memory Support Residences of Marshall, we want to introduce you to our innovative and compassionate way of providing individualized care for Alzheimer's and other dementia illnesses. We are designed to provide 24-hour licensed care and support while promoting dignity and independence in a safe living environment. Please call today at 217-293-1246 to arrange a tour or inquire more about our services and free evaluations. Our residences provide quality care with the comforts of home.
Clean Machine, located on Route 49 in Casey, backing the Casey Westfield Warriors. Need your vehicle detailed? Clean Machine in Casey does the interior and exterior. Basic in and out. Underbody wash. Floors vacuumed. Windows and floor mats cleaned. Your vehicle deodorized. Clean Machine. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Saturday 8 until noon.
Marshall Dental Professionals and Casey Family Dental specializes in general dentistry, including implants, braces, fillings, cleanings, and more. They work with most insurance PPO plans. They are always accepting new patients. Doctors Blake and Curl look forward to seeing you. That's Casey Family Dental and Marshall Dental Professionals.
Hey, Marshall Lions, did you know someone always has eyes on you? That's right, parents, siblings, anyone watching to see what decisions you make. Making good decisions means choosing the healthy and legal choices. Choose not to drink alcohol underage. What's your reason? Funded in whole or in part by the Illinois Department of Human Services, Division of Substance Use Prevention and Recovery through a grant from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Lions and Warriors football on WMMC.com. And 105.9 FM brought to you by First Mid Bank and Trust. They're proud to be part of the Marshall community. They also sponsor the Wheel of Jack. Kirshner Building Centers, they have locations in Marshall and Casey, serving you for over 100 years. We appreciate their support. Joey, we were about to talk about injuries. Noah Livingston's missed a couple of games. An outstanding wide receiver, defensive back, kick returner. What's his status, according to Coach Bonner?
Noah Livingston will give it a go tonight. He is going to be in the lineup, and they're going to use him in a limited role to begin, see how the ground shakes out, see how his ankle tests when it gets going, because you never know in this type of weather, once you get it warm and then you stand on the sideline for a little bit, sometimes it has a tendency to tighten up on you, and you might not be able to go back out, so we'll have to watch and monitor that all night.
And, of course, the field might be a little slick. It's wet. It's not muddy right now. But the field is wet, so we'll see. But Livingston is going to give it a go. Now, John Siverly broke his hand What's his status?
John Siverly is going to play tonight.
With a broken hand?
With a broken hand.
Is it hard to hold the ball with a broken hand?
It's on his left hand.
Okay.
So
his left hand. He's right-handed.
He's right-handed. So he'll be all right to go. He's got a hard cast on it, but he is going to play tonight. And you just got to give kudos to those kids. I mean, KZ Marshall game, it means a lot, and they want to be out there for their teammates.
Alden Boyd, he's been in and out. He's been injured. What's his status?
Alden Boyd is available to go tonight. You probably won't see him a whole lot. Coach Boyle really happy with the way that his line's been playing and the continuity that they've got over the last couple of weeks.
But he can be spotted in.
He can be spotted in, yes.
And you need some depth. So Alden being back and available is a really good sign. And Braden Von Dolan, been playing on a really sore ankle and knee both. And I see him suited up and ready to, apparently he's going to go.
He's 100% ready to go.
So he's ready to go. All right, so looks like we're going to have a good football game here tonight. The 101st meeting between the Lions and the Warriors. Now remember the game on the radio at 105.9. Video stream live on our website at WMMCradio.com. Again, I remind you, there is no rain. The rain has stopped. You don't want to miss this battle. So if you're close by, get in the car, put a jacket on, put on a ball cap, and get out here and watch this football game here tonight. Here come the Lions dressed in all red with the red helmets, the red jerseys, the red pants, the white numerals in trim. KZ Westfield in the purple pants. They got the white shirts, the purple helmets, the gold trim. And both teams sporting their colors proudly. I was going to mention Short Murphy Insurance in downtown Marshall. With Jeff, Wendy, Greg, and Jason, they're back in the Lions. Short Murphy Insurance in KZ also proud to bring you this ball game. That's Heather and Brian,
Madison.
Julie and Madison as well. And we know that they're proud to bring you this. The City of Marshall, Mayor Trevs, the City Council, they're back in the Lions. But what about the City of KZ? Mayor Greathouse and the KZ Council back in the purple and gold. And we appreciate both administrations supporting their respective teams. The Medicine Shop. Alan Reed says, you know what, it's time to get your flu shot. And, boy, if this weather didn't remind you that winter's around the corner, the flu season is around the corner, so get your flu shot at the Medicine Shop. How about Osborne's Georgia Carpet? They are in front of Furniture Row in Terre Haute. Floor coverings and countertops of all kinds. You want to see Rob Osborne at Osborne's Georgia Carpet in Terre Haute, among our many great sponsors. Now, I did not see the coin flip. Have they done that yet, Joey?
I believe they have, and it looks like KZ Westfield will be kicking off to the Lions.
And we're not sure. Usually we try to watch and see who won that.
Dawson DeLapp is warming his leg up, so that gives
looks like they're going to kick.
Well, he will.
I would assume that KZ won and deferred.
They did. I believe that's what I saw happen.
So it looks like the Lions will get the ball first. Tell you what, let's do. Let's step away for a 1-minute break, and we'll kick it off on WMMC Radio.
Leroy's Home Care in KZ does home improvements of all kinds, including remodeling, home additions, concrete work, and concrete stamping. Serving East Central Illinois, it's Leroy's Home Care. Call Leroy Baston at 932-5173. Laura's Daycare in KZ welcomes children ages 6 weeks to 12. Laura's Daycare has been in business for 24 years and is state licensed. Preschool also available. Call Laura Baston, 932-5173.
Jim's Auto Repair, located just off Route 49 south of KZ, is your Napa Auto Care Center in Clark County. You wouldn't trust your taxes to an uncertified accountant. Why trust your vehicle to an uncertified technician? Jim Thompson, the owner, is a certified master auto technician. Right now, Jim's Auto Repair is offering 10% off your entire bill to all KZ Westfield football players, coaches, and their immediate families. Jim's Auto Repair is open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday by appointment. To schedule an appointment, give them a call at 217-932-6685. That's Jim's Auto Repair.
Dawson DeLopp will kick it off. The Lions will get the football first as we begin a couple of minutes early. The Lions and the Warriors on 105.9 and WMMCradio.com. DeLopp kicks it off, and it's
Marshall, the other side, way across the field, of course, where I can't see the guy.
That was Sarek Mason on the return.
Oh, so Sarek is back in play.
Sarek is back in play.
Sarek had missed last week's game, so Sarek Mason back in playing, and he gets a decent return to about the 33-yard line, it appears. Sophomore Luke Cook in place of the injured Jacob Schaffner. Schaffner played great for 2 games, Joey. He's been out. And Cook has done a pretty solid job, especially for a young sophomore.
Yeah, I know Coach Boyle's been really happy with the progress Luke Cook has made in his sophomore year.
He's under center to begin the game. And a handoff to the right side. And, boy, that Warrior defensive line, which has been playing very good, makes a stop for no gain, Joey.
Yeah, they did, and I saw Nate Foudy in on the play. Marcus Downs also in there, along with big number 76, Seth Talley.
Seth Talley has been unbelievable. Him and Garner both lately have really been studs.
Yeah, they really have. They've been a dynamic duo in the middle of that defensive line.
2nd down and 10. No gain on the play for Marshall. And another running play. We'll get nothing again. Is that Svika, Joey?
That was, I believe, Braden Von Dolan. Yes, it was Von Dolan on the carry.
So Von Dolan in the game, got nothing again. And this Warrior front line so far flexing their muscle. No gain again. 3rd and 10. The middle of the defensive line so far has stood up for the Warriors.
Yeah, and it's been one of the McCown boys is back coaching at KZ Westfield High School, and he's really taken over the offensive and defensive lines, and he's done an outstanding job in his 2 years.
Those 3 McCown boys, all of them were outstanding. 3 wide receivers to the left. Cook in a shotgun, rolls left, throws it out here, and it is incomplete. On the play, good coverage over there by Foudy.
That was Dawson DeLapp.
DeLapp 14. Foudy's 34. So incomplete, and Marshall goes 3 and out. So a good stand for the Warriors, and not the beginning the Lions wanted.
It's one thing that this Warriors defense has been doing. They've really done a really good job at giving their offense great field position the last 4 weeks.
Storm Washburn is back for the Warriors to get the kick. And I believe that's Braden Francis going to kick. Francis has it blocked. KZ blocks the punt. What a beginning for the Warriors.
That was Dawson DeLapp who blocked the punt. Logan Thompson picked up the loose football. And again, I've told you, KZ Westfield's defense and special teams has given them great field position the last 4 weeks.
And I tell you, there's really no excuse for a blocked punt. And the punt was blocked. The snap was good. And the ball was blocked. You said DeLapp blocked it and Thompson picked it up. And it's at the 15-yard line of Marshall. So the Warriors in a great spot to begin at the 15-yard line. Marcus Downs, the senior quarterback, I formation. And Downs will hand the ball off. Running to the right side, is that Foudy?
That is Foudy. Jake Tharp with the tackle.
And a good play, only a gain of a yard or 2. By the way, when the game's over, on the Marshall side, the Johnny Provolone players of the game. I had lunch at Johnny Provolone's today. Great Italian food. Murphy Farm Seed, Tom and Sally, they're back in the Big Red. And Vicki Welsh, American Family Insurance, serving Illinois and Indiana residents. 2nd down and 9. A gain of a yard on that play. Well defended by Marshall. Downs is in the shotgun this time. And he's going to run the ball, and he will not get very much, maybe a yard. Well, gang tackling, Joey.
Yeah, gang tackling. The Lions are pursuit to the football. Ethan Harper, Jesse Burdick in on the play, along with, I believe, I'm going to have to see who that was. That's Harper.
Yeah. Ethan Harper, a gain of a yard or 2, so let's call it 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 from the 12. The Pierce Funeral Home with Ed Bevan Jeff and Quality Lime Company. They're busy making little rocks out of big ones. 3rd down and 7 from the Marshall 12. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the left. Downs is going to run. Now he rolls right. Is he going to run it? He is. Tries to get around the corner, and he does, and he is close to a 1st down. He may have got it with that last lunge I think Downs may have gotten it, Joey, with that last lunge.
It's going to be really close, and it is a first down.
So Downs couldn't find a receiver, rolled left, then he rolled right, and he made a nice move to get that first down yardage.
Yeah, Jacob Titus was right there to make the play, but Downs with an athletic move to evade him, and he got the first down.
The ball at the Marshall 4-yard line. Morgan Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, serving you for over 50 years. And Ingram Waste Disposal, serving both Clark and Edgar counties. First and goal from the Marshall 4. I formation. And Downs will give it on the end around, and that's going to be a touchdown.
That's Noah Livingston.
Noah Livingston. They faked it to the left, and Livingston came around to the right, and he ambled in from 4 yards out. Noah Livingston with a 4-yard touchdown run, and that play was well designed, Joey.
Yeah, it really was. They got the defense all going one way. Then they come back with Livingston, the speedster. He got the corner and found the end zone.
So after the block punt, Casey goes 15 yards in 4 plays for the touchdown. DeLopp will try the extra point. 6-0 Casey Westfield. Snap is high, but he gets it down and the kick up, but it is good. Got through the left upright. So it's 7-0 Casey, 8:53 to go in the first, and a break on 105.9.
The Casey Fall Frolic will be held Saturday, October 20th in downtown Casey. They will have a costume contest, carnival games, and the famous coffin race. Get your coffin built and take part in the fun. The Casey Fall Frolic is Saturday, October 20th in downtown Casey. For more info, call Deb Black at 276-5881. Just a few weeks left in the camping season. Now's the time to get your camper serviced for next year's camping season. Don't wait until it's time to take that big camping trip. Take it right now to the Casey KOA Campground and RV Service Center, located at I-70 and Highway 49 in Casey. They will take care of all your camping needs. The gang at Casey KOA, Glenn, Kathy, and Ron say go get 'em Warriors.
The Lions get the kickoff, coming the other way, and know where to go is that Casey. Kick defense is outstanding, and what a beginning for the Warriors, Joey, and not the beginning Coach Boyle wanted for the Lions.
No, this is exactly how the last 4 weeks have been for the purple and gold. They've come out, and they've really put it on their opponents. Now Marshall going to have to match the intensity and energy that Casey Westfield has come out with to begin the game.
So Marshall begins at their own 28-yard line. The game brought to you by Harper's Sales and Service. That's Dan and Deb and Brian Williams, your Beck's Hybrid Seed dealer, Brian, Dawn, and Jackie. From their own 28-yard line, trailing 7-0, Casey leads. Running to the left side and going absolutely nowhere. The Lions have run the ball 3 times, Joey. That was Siverly, and they've got negative yardage.
Yeah, Siverly was the runner there. Nate Foudy came up from the linebacker position to make the play, but that's what happens when your defensive line takes so many blockers that block them. It allows those second-tier guys to come in and make a play.
2nd and 11. Willowbrook Memory Care Center in Marshall specializes in dementia care. 2nd and 11 from their own 27. The running game, nothing very early. Now Cook will throw, and it's incomplete. He was looking for number 3. Is that Livix?
That was Cole Livix, yes.
Not Cole, the other one. There's another Livix.
Yeah. Oh, Calvin.
Yeah,
sorry.
Calvin, not Cole.
Yeah, Calvin.
Cole's the kicker.
Yes.
So 3rd down and 11. I've been so impressed with this Casey defense the last couple of games I've done. We've done a mix and match of games this year, you and I, Joey. We've both done both teams. And, boy, their defense is really stepping up.
Yeah, it is.
3rd down, 11. Cook will throw. Under heavy pressure, and he goes down. 3 Warriors got him.
Layden Donovan, Jacob Self, and Dawson DeLapp.
Oh, the Warriors dominating early. Cook went back to throw, and 3 Warriors ate them up. So the Lions 2 times in a row, 3 and out. 7:45, the clock running. Casey 7-0. Logan Idle is an Edward Jones investment advisor for you. You know, he's a Marshall High School graduate. See Logan Idle. A pretty good kick by Francis will go dead at the 42. Casey takes over after this 30-second break on 105.9.
The right orthopedic care right now is right in your neighborhood. Crawford Memorial Hospital in Robinson, Illinois is proud to announce its new orthopedic team at the Bone and Joint Center to the community. The experienced surgeons will provide 24/7 coverage, including fracture care, sports medicine, joint procedures, and both surgical and non-surgical options. The orthopedic care you need is right here at home. Call 618-544-8500 today. Crawford Memorial Hospital in Robinson, where being the best is their specialty.
Lions, Warriors football, 105.9. J.D. Spangler, Joey O'Rourke. Warrior football, their own 42 leading 7-0. Downs, the quarterback.
Foudy is the deep back.
I formation, and they give it to the up back, and he doesn't get much.
Storm Washburn.
So Storm Washburn doesn't get much. Good defense there by the Lions.
Yeah, it was Ethan Harper and Richie Fairchild in on the play.
The KZKOA will take care of all your camping needs. Time to get your camper serviced for the winter. KZKOA. What about Twin City Realty? Buying or selling? You want to see Mary Canarum and Perry D. Baird, attorney at law. He has an office in KZ, and he's proud to support all of the Clark County athletes. All right, second down. Let's still call it 10. He got about a half yard. 6:50 in the first. KZ leading 7-0. They stay in the I formation, a couple of receivers to the left, and an end around again to Livingston, but well defended.
Jacob Titus was there to make the play.
And he fought off a block, and Titus made a great play for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, great play right there, and he did a nice job. He was there, he set the edge, and he turned it in, and he was able to make the play himself.
Cloverfield Market, step back in time and visit their country store, specializing in antiques and vintage home decor. They also sell all natural beef by the quarter, halves and pound. Bill and Susan Maurer at Cloverfield Market. Third down, 11. Their own 41-yard line. Shotgun formation. In motion is Washburn. He has it around the left end, but he gets nothing. Great defense by the Lions, which is good to see from the Marshall perspective. No gain on that play.
Yeah, you really wanted to see that if you're a Lions fan. The defense was able to come out, and they were able to get a 3-and-out there, but we'll have to see. This is maybe an area where Casey might go for it, but I believe they're going to send Storm Washburn back to punt the football away.
Dr. Tony Butcher and Dr. Aaron Stinson are both licensed and certified chiropractors. They offer services such as acupuncture and DOT physicals. Proud to back the Warriors, Butcher Chiropractic. The punt will roll dead inside the 30, right at the 30. Marshall takes over after a 30-second break. 105.9.
Sonny and the gang at Crossroads Family Restaurant in Marshall wish Coach Boyle and the boys continued success. And they hope to see you soon. Crossroads Family Restaurant is open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. They have daily lunch and dinner specials with great service and very generous portions. That's Crossroads Family Restaurant. Stop by today, Illinois Route 1 and Interstate 70. Crossroads Family Restaurant.
See Sonny and say hey to him at Crossroads. Marshall ball, their own 30. A running play up the middle. And that is Von Dolan getting what, about 2, Joey? 2 or 3?
Got about 2 yards. Layden Dunnafin in on the tackle, also getting up off the bottom of the pile, Jacob Self.
Larson, Woodyard, and Henson, accounting, taxes, financials, and much more. That is Larson, Woodyard, and Henson. And what about Schoaf and Vendemitter Law? For your estate planning, real estate, and family law needs, Kara Hanselman Schoaf, NG Vendemitter, they are in KZ. Second down, let's call it 7.5 for the Lions. The ball at the 32-yard line. Cook looks to throw. Man, he almost had it intercepted. That ball looked like it slipped out of his hand, Joey. It was kind of like a duck out there.
Yeah, it looked like it slipped out of his hand, and that ball got up on Logan Thompson a little bit quicker than I thought he thought it was going to.
So incomplete, brings up third down and about 7. How about the Clean Machine, your premier auto detailer in Clark County? See Chuck Washburn
at Clean Machine in Casey. And Bishop Excavating, located in Martinsville, serving Clark County and the area for over 17 years. See John Bishop at Bishop Excavating. 3rd down, 7 for Marshall. 3 wide receivers to the right. Cook rolls right, throws, has a man, Tharp, and a first down. Jake Tharp gets the first down just across the 40-yard line. Marshall's first down of the game.
Yeah, when you need a big play and you need things to start going your way, you got to go to old Mr. Reliable, and that is senior Jake Tharp.
What a leader on this team. The guy has no quit in him. He's a gamer and a good player. They put the ball at the 40, first down for the Lions. How about Angie Davis Accounting? Income tax preparation, payroll, and more. See Angie Davis. First down, Marshall, their own 40. 4:15 in the first. Going to run the ball and getting a couple, and that's it. That is
Siverly.
Yep, Siverly playing with a broken left hand.
Nate Foudy was on the tackle for the purple and gold.
Only a gain of 1. Bishop Logging. Your entire tree logging needs. Norm, Josh, Clayton. They are the logging experts in Clark and Edgar County. Bishop's Logging. And how about the crazy beautiful boutique? Your boutique on a budget in Casey. Crazy beautiful boutique. 2nd down and 9, Marshall trailing 7-0. I formation for the Big Red. And a running play up the middle. 1 tackle broken and a gain of about 5.
Von Dolan on the carry.
Braden Von Dolan gets about 5. And he's down. Von Dolan, fighting knee and ankle injuries, is down. And it looks like he's writhing in pain. So a medical timeout. Casey leads 7-0 in a break on 105.9. When you're trying to sleep at night, do you hear the furnace making a funny sound? Do you hear the faucet dripping? Is the commode running? Is the water heater banging? Call Morgan Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Marshall, and they'll check your furnace, your faucet, your commode, and your water heater. For any plumbing or furnace problems, call Morgan's today. They offer 24-hour emergency service. That's Morgan Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Marshall, your authorized Rude dealer. Call 826-5921. There's a new business in Marshall, Central State Construction. They do heating, air conditioning, electrical, and plumbing. That includes residential and commercial. The boys are back in town. Ron Stone, Tony Sanders, Todd Bishop, and Chris Blankenbaker. They'll take good care of you. They are experienced, professional, and they'll get the job done. 5.9 also. That's Central State Construction next to Kirshner Building Center in Marshall. 826-6152. That ankle has been sprained yet again, so he's out. 3rd down and 4. Cook rolls left, and the ball tipped and intercepted. Going the other way is Foudy down the sideline and tackled at the 15. Was that ball tipped or did somebody hit his arm?
That ball looked like it was tipped. The way that it fluttered in the air looked like it was tipped, and Foudy was there to intercept it.
So Cook, rolling left, trying to throw that way, had the ball tipped. Foudy intercepts it, takes it down to the 15-yard line, and again, Joey, the defense setting the offense up. They blocked the punt earlier, got it at the Marshall 15. They get it at the 15 yet again.
Yeah, that's, again, what this defense has just done these last 4 games. They've gave the offense great field position, and Casey's offense has capitalized.
They put it at the 16-yard line. 7-0 Casey, 2:51 in the first. Great field position for the Warriors as they try to win their 5th game in a row. Downs keeps it, throws into the end zone, and it is knocked away. Good defense. Is that Tharp over there?
That's Francisco Nava.
Francisco Nava with outstanding pass defense. Dollars and cents in Casey is your party supply headquarters. Say hello to Bob and Carol. What about Mill Creek Meats? Oh, you want some fresh meat? Beef or pork? Available every day? That's Mill Creek Meats. What about Tim Bloodworth Painting? Bloody! He is the painting professionals in the Valley, residential and commercial. That's Tim Bloodworth. 2nd down and 10 from the 16. 2:43 in the first. No rain. Get out here and watch this game. No rain at all. Lovely evening.
Beautiful evening.
Put on some mittens. You're all right. 2nd down and 10. A man in motion, and Foudy running the ball, and he gets it inside the 10 to about the 9. Second up 7, third and about 3, Joe, is that what it looks like?
Yeah, third and about 3. A nice run there by Nate Foudy.
KZ Family Medical, you want to see Kara Huddleston and her great team, KZ Family Medical. Go ahead, Joey.
Yeah, second down and 10. He picks up 7. Third down and manageable. I'd look for Storm Washburn or Logan Thompson to get the football here.
Third down and 3 from the 9. They got to get to the 6. I formation this time. And Downs will hand the ball off to Logan Thompson. He's got the first down. I do believe, yes, he does. Logan Thompson, the senior, gets it down to about the 2-yard line. So the Warriors knocking at the door yet again. The Logo Connections in Terre Haute, Angie Lamond and her outstanding staff can take care of all of your embroidery needs. The Logo Connection on Wabash Avenue. So first and goal, looks like it looks like they put it just inside the 4-yard line. Again, the I formation. And they pitch the ball to the right side, trying to get to the corner, and he cannot. Washburn can't get there. Is that Titus?
That was Thompson on the carry, Jacob Titus on the tackle.
Oh, I thought it was 11. It was 41.
And that's a really nice play there by Jacob Titus, because that's a play that the Warriors have really gone to the well with over the last couple of weeks, getting Thompson on the edge, and he's got a lot of speed, and once he gets that corner, he's tough to bring down.
The Candy Depot is your home for all your candy needs, and they also want you to go to the Fall Frolic, which is a week from tomorrow, downtown.
Yeah, going to be a great time. Get your coffin built and take part in that coffin race.
Yeah, the coffin race, a lot of fun at the KZ Fall Frolic. Up the middle, Washburn's not going to get in, I don't think. He's still fighting, but the middle of that Lions line stacked up Washburn that time.
Yeah, did a great job to the middle of that Lions line. I see Braden Von Dolan, a senior, back out there gutting it out and making a tackle as well.
Von Dolan playing on a severely sprained ankle. He says, it's Casey, I'm going to play. 30 seconds to go in the quarter, 7-0 Warriors. They've got the ball on the Marshall 3. It is third down and goal from the 3. I tell you, if the Lions could stop him here, that would really be great. And, of course, the Warriors want to keep the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, Warriors want to get up 2 scores here because their defense has shown that they've got it going early on here tonight.
Third and goal from the Marshall 3. And now timeout is called, I think, by whom? Going to point to somebody? The Warriors. So timeout, we take a break, 105.9.
Fall is coming and a whole new set of tasks are coming too, so keep your property ahead of the curve with a John Deere subcompact utility tractor from Alliance Tractor. Our 1025R has an optional auto-connect drive-over mower deck, so you can connect your mower from the comfort of your seat. Plus get $500 off a one-family tractor. Take a seat and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Offer available through October 26th. Visit johndeere.com for details or your local Alliance Tractor John Deere dealer in Casey, Mattoon, Newton, and Vincennes.
Mill Creek Meats on Clarksville Road features quality locally raised beef and pork. Mill Creek Meats for high-quality burgers, pork burgers, steaks, sausage, and more. Mill Creek Meats open 7:30 till 4:30 during the week and 9 till noon on Saturday. That's Mill Creek Meats.
It's Warriors football, 105.9, video streaming at WMMCradio.com. How about Luna's Mexican Bistro in downtown Casey? Owner George Luna invites you to come in and enjoy authentic Mexican food downtown Casey. Was it George or Jorge? Jorge Luna. Say hey to Jorge. Here we go. Third and goal from the 3. And the Warriors, Downs keeps it, has a man wide open, and Washburn has the touchdown. Storm Washburn sneaked out of the backfield, Joey. Downs caught him, and that's a touchdown.
Premature lighting of the fireworks over there in the end zone. The Warriors score a touchdown, but yeah, it was a nice play design, and Marcus Downs did a great job holding that as long as he possibly could and allowing Washburn to get open.
So Downs tosses a 3-yard touchdown pass to Storm Washburn. His 7th touchdown of the year for Washburn.
Livingston has 8 touchdowns. DeLopp will try to kick the extra point. He's been pretty good at those this year. The kick is up, and it looks good, and it is 14-0, Casey. We take a break on 105.9.
Larson, Woodyard, and Hinson in Casey and Paris is your certified public accountant firm in Clark and Edgar counties. Their mission is simple: to earn the status of most trusted advisor. They provide innovative solutions while focusing on client needs, quality, professionalism, and timeliness. Call Eric Bradham today to set up an appointment at 217-932-5241.
If your interior doors are plain and boring, check out the Masonite 6-panel Colonist interior doors at Kirshner Building Centers. They're on sale right now, starting at just $65.33. Replacing an interior door is one of the easiest, most cost-effective ways to customize your home. Stop by and see these doors today at Kirshner Building Centers. They have 13 locations to serve you. Check their website, KirshnerBuildingCenters.com.
By the way, that ended the first quarter on the very last play of the first quarter, that 3-yard touchdown pass. Marcus Downs to Storm Washburn. Dawson DeLopp kicked the extra point, 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. We begin the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present the sports director of WMMC Radio, Mr. Joey O'Rourke.
Well, thank you, JD. Dawson DeLapp will kick the football off to begin the second quarter of play. The Lions field it out across the 25 to the 30 on the return. So Marshall begins over their possession, first down and 10 from their own 31, trailing 14-0.
Tell you what, we got a lot of great sponsors, including 31 Gifts. Kelly Livix is your local independent 31 dealer in Clark County. 31 Gifts, Kelly Livix.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Lions from their own 31-yard line, trailing 14-0. We're just underway here in the second quarter. What an impressive performance so far by this Warriors defense.
Tell you, Joey, the Lions need to get something going here or things could get ugly.
Offset I formation, Cook under center. He's going to hand the football off and know where to go. The defensive line stopped that before it could even get going. I see Layden Dunafin in on the tackle. Also, Jacob Self's having a nice game from that defensive end position.
Yeah, he's really stepped it up lately. Self has, and again, Talley in there as well. When I did the Casey Robinson game, Self and Talley were just absolutely dominant in that game, and they're awfully good in this one so far.
Yeah, that was Siverly on the carry. So Marshall comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers will be split out to the right side. That's Calvin Livix and Jake Tharp. Offset I formation, Von Dolan is the fullback, Siverly the deep back. Cook is going to pass it. He throws it over out here to the right side, and it was intended for Braden Von Dolan, who had a step on DeLapp, but Cook threw it a little too far, and it falls incomplete.
Our good friends, Mix Picks. They're on Wabash Avenue in Terre Haute. Photo and digital solutions. Head to Mix Picks. And what about Hometown Realty in Paris? You're going to buy or sell? Well, you talk to Hometown Realty in Paris. And let's not forget Anderson's Medical Products. They're in Terre Haute. All kinds of different medical products. That's Anderson Medical Products.
Third down and 10. This is a very important drive for the Lions offense. Got to get something going here. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Cook rolls out right, looking, throws it, delivers. He's got Jacob Titus out across the 35 to the 36, but that's going to be well short of a first down. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 5.
So the Lions have 1 first down. Is the Lions' 4th possession? I believe the 4th possession, 1 first down, and the offense has to do more or things are not going to be pleasant.
So again, Francis back to punt the football away. He bobbles the snap. Now it's blocked again. Dawson DeLapp with his second blocked punt of the first half. And again, great field position for this Warriors offense.
Now, Francis bobbled the ball this time. But DeLapp, who blocked a punt either last week or the week before, I mean, he's getting through very quickly. Somebody's going to have to block him. But Francis did bobble that one, allowing DeLapp to get the block. Casey takes over at the Marshall 25. They're living in Lions territory.
Yeah, they are. And I talked to Coach Bonner. He said that's one thing they do. They scheme special teams each and every week. They take that very seriously, and it's paid off here this year.
Yeah, no doubt.
I formation, Fowley the deep back, downs, play action, looking to throw, under pressure, steps up, and now he's going to run it, and he's inside the 25, close to the 22 or 23-yard line, so a nice, smart play there by Marcus Downs. Didn't have anything initially down the field. He finally ran it, and he picks up positive yards.
Richie Fairchild among the tacklers for the Lions. Harrington Truck and Trailer Repair in Paris bringing you the action. Stop by and see those folks. Harrington Truck and Trailer Repair. And what about 500 Automotive in Clinton, featuring Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC?
Clock running. 9:53 to go here in the first half. 14-0 KZ Westfield with the lead and the football. Downs under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Thompson. He runs it off the right side. Cuts it back up the middle. Inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. So that is a nice run there. Going to be close to first down yardage, and it looks like we are going to move the chains. It is a first down, so a nice run there by the senior Logan Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson got about 8 yards on that carry. You know, Logan has been kind of under the radar as the team was struggling. You know, he was young, and now they're up and they're beginning to win. And, well, you can just tell the difference. This kid has worked hard all those years, and now it's paying off for Logan Thompson.
Yeah, putting a lot of time in the offseason in the weight room. He's a big-time senior leader for this team. So first down and 10 at the 15-yard line of Marshall. Fowley the deep back. Washburn the up back. Dunafin goes in motion from right to left. Downs, play action, under pressure. Now he's going to throw it. He's got him in. It's caught inside the 10. That is Colin Branson, a sophomore. He caught it. Nice job there by Downs, who was under heavy pressure to keep the poise and awareness. Eyes down the field. Found Branson, and he picks up about 6 on the play, and it'll be second down and 4.
I tell you, that was a great play by Downs. He was under huge pressure. At the last moment, flipped it out there. Branson made a nice catch on his knees. And like Joey said, positive yardage. The Burnsides Community Health Care Center. Check out their private suites.
So it is second down and 4 from, they say, the 9. Dunafin in motion from left to right. Downs, hands it off. It's going to be Fowley. He's going to run it off the right side. He might have got a yard or two. Nice defensive play there by the Lions, though. We'll have to see that. I believe that's Ethan Orman that was in on the play.
Tell you, he was hit when he got the ball. He might have got a half yard.
Actually, that's Ethan Harper.
Yeah, Ethan Harper did a great job on that play. Lawrence Gravel, you know Everett, Flowey, Kim, and Virgil. They're back in the Lions. Kent Mitchell, your Edward Jones investment expert in Marshall, and Brian Dorsett Ford supporting all the Clark County athletes. Brian Dorsett Ford, stop by tomorrow morning, make a great deal, take a test drive. Brian Dorsett Ford.
Third down and about 3. Shotgun formation. Now we've got another timeout on the field. So timeout, KZ Westfield, 7:43 to go in the second quarter. Warriors lead 14-0. We're back with more after this. WMMC Radio.
Hey, Marshall Lions, did you know that people are looking up to you? It's true whether you like it or not. Siblings, cousins, neighbors, friends, the list goes on. Is being a good example and a leader important to you? Then that is a reason not to drink alcohol underage. What's your reason? Funded in whole or in part by the Illinois Department of Human Services, Division of Substance Use Prevention and Recovery, through a grant from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Why choose Burnside's Community Healthcare Center? Because we are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing nursing care. Hi, I'm Amy Hannig, Admission Coordinator, and at Burnside's Community Health Center, we strive to excel at caring for you and your family. Whether it is rehab to home or long-term care, we want to be there for you. For more information, call Burnside's Community Healthcare Center at 826-2358 or visit us online at burnsideshealth.org.
We are back here on 105.9 FM, video streaming live on our website. Downs under center, hands it off to Fowley. He runs it off the right side. Nice cutback up the middle, and he got it into the end zone from 8 yards out. And it's Nate Fowley putting the Warriors on top 20-0.
Tell you what, Fowley read the blocks really well that time, Joey. He actually was clogged up a little bit, hesitated, let the blocks develop, and he scampered in.
20-0 KZ Westfield here with 7:37 to go in the first half, and this has just been all Warriors so far tonight.
Well, first of all, Marshall's given them the ball deep in their own territory 3 times. Casey's taken advantage every time.
The extra point is on the way, and it's inside the right upright, so with 7:37 to go, it's 21-0 KZ Westfield. We're back with more football after this on 105.9.
Luna's Mexican Bistro, located in downtown KZ, is locally owned and operated by Jorge Luna. Luna's Mexican Bistro is your home for fresh, authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's Luna's Mexican Bistro.
Diamond Brothers Insurance in Casey is one of the largest independent insurance agencies in Illinois. Diamond Brothers gives you the benefit of comparison shopping with one stop. See Amanda Mason for personal, home, and auto insurance, and see Chris and Rachel Snedeker for life and health coverage. Call today, 217-932-5911 for a free no-obligation quote. Diamond Brothers Insurance in Casey.
The last thing you want to do after a hard day's work is go out in the yard and mulch and plant flowers until you turn blue in the face. No more need to worry. Let Andy Tutweiler go to work for you. He will blow you away with how beautiful your lawn and landscaping will look and how affordable his prices are. So if you want a landscape and a lawn you can be proud of, give Andy Tutweiler and KZ a call today at 217-508-8251.
21-0 KZ Westfield on top of the Marshall Lions. Dawson DeLapp's kick is a low line drive. Switka fields it at the 21. He's out across the 25. He spins, tries to break a tackle at the 32, and he's not going to go any farther, so Oren Switka on the return. Marshall takes over first down and 10, trailing 21-0.
The action brought to you by the Villas of Hollybrook and Marshall, senior living at its best. What about Welsh Ag? You know Terry and Cody are back in the Big Red. The Martinsville Clinic is a member of the Sarah Bush Lincoln Health Network. The Human Resource Center of Clark and Edgar counties, they want students to know the dangers of underage drinking.
First down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Shotgun formation, Siverly to the right of Cook in the backfield. 3 receivers out left, 1 right. Siverly takes the handoff, runs it off the right side, and he is engulfed after a gain of 1 by that Warriors defensive line.
Again, that line is amazing, doing a great job. During this 4-game winning streak, Joey, if you had to point to just one thing, that they've been playing well in all areas, but I think that defensive line would have to be right near the top of what the reason is.
Yeah, it really has. They've just freed up so many other players to make plays during this 4-game winning streak. So second down and 9, and now we've got whistles, and it's going to be an official's timeout, and we're back ready to go. All right, we're back ready to go. Injury malfunction right there. Cook in the shotgun. 3 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Cook rolling out left, looking, throwing, and it's caught by Jake Tharp out across the 40. He's going to be just a couple yards short, but hey, that's a big pickup there on second down and what was 9.
So a good play there. Let's see if the Lions can get a first down here. Preferred Bank locations in KZ and Marshall. Their new Marshall branch is open. Preferred Bank in KZ, serving Clark County for over 20 years, and Josh Orman Construction. For projects big or small, Josh Orman is the man. And what about Kelsey Lubavitch, your State Farm insurance agent in Marshall, working to get you to a better state? You see Kelsey Lubavitch.
6:47 to go here.
Big play, Joey.
Big play. Third down and about 3 from the 41 of Marshall. Cook in the shotgun, looking, rolling out right, throws. He's got a man. It's Jake Tharp, and it is incomplete. And give Garrett Miller a lot of credit. Came up and laid a big hit on Tharp, who had it momentarily, then dropped it.
You know, we have Cook rolling out a lot on these throws. And, boy, it's so hard for any quarterback to throw consistently when you're rolling, when you're running. And you know, Cook put the ball there, but it had a little air under it and let Garrett Miller get close and knock it away.
So it'll be 4th down and 3. Francis back to punt the football away. Storm Washburn deep. Good snap. The punt is away.
Almost blocked again.
It will go out of bounds just shy of the 32-yard line. So first down and 10. Warriors, we're back after this. KZ Westfield leads 21-0. We are 105.9.
Hi, this is Brian Dorsett for the Ford store in Marshall. We're so happy to be in Marshall and look forward to growing with you, our valued customers, in both service parts and sales. When it comes to the Wabash Valley, we know it well. The Dorsett name's been established in the automotive industry for 60 years. And our hope is for you to get to know us at Dorsett Ford in Marshall. So come on in, make yourself at home for service or for when you purchase your next new or pre-owned vehicle at Dorsett Ford, DorsettFord.com in Marshall.
First down and 10 for the Warriors. They're going to say the football went out at the 36-yard line. Downs in the shotgun. He hands it off, and nice running up the middle. Gain of about 4 on the play. That was, I believe, Washburn. It was Storm Washburn with the carry. Picks up about 4 on the play. Brings up second down and 6.
You had Ethan Orman, among others, on that tackle, Joey. And this action brought to you by Central State Construction. They do heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Hey, they do commercial, but they do a lot of residential. Central State Construction.
21-0, KZ Westfield leading the Marshall Lions here at Bush Field. Senior night for Marshall. Shotgun formation. Downs hands it off to Washburn. He breaks an arm tackle, and he gets out across the 45 to close to the 46, and it'll bring up third down and short for the purple and gold.
Siverly with the tackle for the Lions. Crawford Memorial Hospital in Robinson. They offer many surgical and non-surgical options. Crawford Memorial Hospital. And the Crossroads Family Restaurant. They're out at I-70 in Marshall. Say hello to Sonny. By the way, they're open 7 days a week. That's Crossroads and Little John Grain. Doug and Greg support all the Clark County athletes.
Clock running, 5:20 to go here in the first half. 21-0, KZ Westfield with the lead and the football. High formation. Livingston split out to the left. Dunafin goes in motion from the left to right. It's going to be Thompson carrying the football. He's across midfield into Marshall territory. He's got a first down. He's across the 45. He's inside the 45 down to the 44.
Yeah, good run by the senior Logan Thompson that time, getting into the secondary. And again, the Warriors on the move. The Marshall VFW is now open Sundays from noon to 8. You can head to the Marshall VFW now on Sundays. How about Bolin Enterprises in Casey, including BEI Automotive Repair, Jet Rental, Bolin Transport, the Bolin family doing so much for the Casey community and proud to back the purple and gold.
So first down and 10 from the 44-yard line of Marshall. Shotgun formation, Washburn to the left of Downs. They're going to play action, throw it out here to the left, and it's Livingston. He's got it inside the 40, breaks the tackle, 30. He's inside the 25, 20. He is going to be wrestled down inside the 15 at the 14, and a big play there goes for 30 yards, and it'll be first down and 10 at the 14 of Marshall.
Yeah, Livingston getting the ball in open territory, and Von Dolan actually made a really good play to keep him from scoring. Livingston was baking and shaking and baking out there, and Von Dolan finally got him down. But if you're the opposition and you see Noah Livingston in the open field, your knees got to be shaking.
Yeah, and he came up hobbling a little bit. He's been battling an ankle injury, so it'll be interesting to see how much more we see of him here tonight. First down and 10 at the 14 of Marshall. 4:10 to go. Downs takes the snap, hands it off to Washburn, who runs it up the middle, and he runs it inside the 10-yard line down to the 9, and it'll be a gain of 5 on the play.
Ethan Ormond made the tackle for the Lions. The Pharmacy Shop is your Health Mart pharmacy. What about the Markwell Funeral Home in Casey, the Greenwell Funeral Home in Martinsville, the KZDQ Grill and Chill? And remember, they got the $5 lunch going on. And what about Diamond Brothers Insurance in KZ? Say hello to Chris and Rachel. And Blackhawk Engineering, Jerry, Karen, and their outstanding team proudly back the Warriors. Blackhawk Engineering.
So now the play
What's
clock,
going on?
I don't know. The play clock down to 2, and now we've got a timeout. So Jay Bonner going to use his third and final timeout with 3:26 to go in the second quarter. It's 21-0 Warriors over Marshall. We're back with more after this on WMMC Radio.
KZ State Bank has you covered. If you open up a new free checking account, they'll give you a free stadium blanket. That's right, if you open up a new free checking account, KZ State Bank will give you a free stadium blanket. It'll keep you warm during all the fall football games. Come in today and open up a new free checking account and get your free stadium blanket. KZ State Bank in Marshall, Martinsville, and KZ has you covered. This offer good through October 31st while supplies last. Some restrictions apply.
Casey State Bank, member FDIC.
Harrington Truck and Trailer Repair in Paris is a full-service repair shop working 7 days a week, 8 till 5. They do AC repairs, computer diagnostics, ABS issues, and of course, oil changes. Harrington Truck and Trailer Repair. Call 217-251-4909. Harrington Truck and Trailer Repair.
Lions Warriors football brought to you by Alliance Tractor, your John Deere, Landau, Mayrath, and Steel dealer. See Rod Matthews.
It'll be 2nd down and 6, they say, at the 10-yard line. Downs in the shotgun. Coming out of the timeout, Foudy to his left. Washburn goes in motion. Now they're going to fake the handoff. Downs going to keep it. He's inside the 10. He is going to get down to, I believe, the 6-yard line, so it'll be a gain of about 4. We'll bring up 3rd down in a couple.
That was a design quarterback keeper that time. Downs has scored 6 rushing touchdowns this year.
Richie
Tell you, the Lions really need a stop
Yeah,
here,
they
Joey.
need to stop in the worst way.
Fairchild made that tackle,
Yeah,
did he?
Fairchild made that tackle. But
By the way, that's another kid that's really stepped up for Marshall. Richie Fairchild. He's played his heart out this year.
He has. He's one of those kids that you root for to have success no matter what he's doing. Just a great overall kid to be around. Donovan goes in motion from left to right. Downs under center. He's going to hand it off to Thompson, and Thompson's going to run it inside the 5. He's going to spin his way down to the 3 or 4, so a hard-nosed run.
He got down to the 2, Joey.
By Logan Thompson.
Yeah, Logan Thompson gets the first down. It looks like it's at the 2-yard line, and we want to thank Maulding, Trucking, Excavating, and Farm Seed for their support. Dick, Janet, and Chalin are back in the purple and gold. First Neighbor Bank, Brad Fitch and the gang say go get 'em Warriors. And Charlie Stivers, Automotive Pit Stop, 24-hour towing and a whole lot more.
The Warriors break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Colin Branson split out to the left. Jacob Self, the tight end on the right side, full house backfield. Downs under center. He is going to hand it off, and it is Foudy, and he's not going to get much. Might have got down to the 1, but it'll be 2nd down and goal.
I tell you, that was well defended. Good thrust that time by Ethan Harper, among others, but he was hit quickly. And what is it, 2nd and goal from the 2?
Goal from the, they're going to say he's at the 1.
I think he's still at the 2. But whatever. He's near the end zone, but he's not in there.
2nd down and goal. Downs under center. Thompson, the deep back at a full house backfield. Downs is going to hand it off to Thompson. He's going to run it ahead, and he is going to be into the end zone. And Logan Thompson has his first touchdown of the year rushing the football, and it is 27-0. KZ Westfield here with 1:37 to go in the first half. What a dominating performance by the Warriors so far.
And it's been made easy by the special teams and the defense as they keep getting the ball in Lions territory. And once they get it in Lions territory, they really know what to do with it.
Snap is good, place is down, kick is up, and it is good. So it is 28-0, KZ Westfield, 1:37 to go in the first half. We're back with more Lions and Warriors football after this on 105.9 FM.
Bishop Logging in Marshall is the professional logging service in Clark and Edgar counties. For all your entire tree logging needs, see Bishop Logging. Norm, Josh, and Clayton are your logging experts in Clark and Edgar counties. That's Bishop Logging in Marshall. KZ Classic Cars, located behind Open Range Rentals, just off Main Street in KZ, has one simple goal: to offer a simple and stress-free shopping experience with a wide selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Their team strives for excellence by assuring each customer finds a vehicle that will fit their lifestyle and budget. For quality and service you can trust, shop with KZ Classic Cars, located behind Open Range Rentals, just off Main Street in KZ, or give them a call today at 217-932-2810. Cloverfield Market, located 2 miles south of Marshall on Route 1, is locally owned and operated by Bill and Susan Maurer. They are your home for humanely raised beef, vintage goods, and farm-style products. Order individual cuts of meat or put in an order for a quarter beef. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram. That's Cloverfield Market. Logo Connection, located on Wabash Avenue in Terre Haute, is home for all your embroidery needs. Angie Lamont and her professional and knowledgeable staff are eager to assist you. They take pride in getting the job done right the first time and getting it done when they say it's going to be done.
the home for
So they squibbed it. It wasn't really an onside kick, I don't think, Joey. He squibbed it, and one of the Lions couldn't pick it up. And one of the Warriors, I didn't see what number fell on it. Did you see the number?
I didn't see the number that fell on it, but again, special teams coming up huge for KZ Westfield, and that football's so wet. So when the Lions player went to dive on it, just squirted out from him, and KZ Westfield was there to pounce on it.
Okay, this is the fourth time that they've got the ball deep in Marshall territory. They got it at the 15, the 16, the 41, and now the 34-yard line.
So 1:35 to go here in the second quarter. KZ Westfield with the football.
Needs and profitability of farmers.
Downs.
This is Brian
Sends a
Williams,
man in motion
your
from
local
right to
Bex
left. That's
dealer.
Donovan.
Did
It'll
you know
be
that Bex
Downs
is
on a
the
play
only
action,
company
rolling
with
out
access
right,
to
under
every
pressure,
approved
still
trade
under
in the
pressure,
US?
looking,
This
still
advantage
downfield. He's going
allows
to
us
run it,
remove the
and
bias
he
from
is going to
sales
pick
and
up
focus
positive
more on
yards,
what's best for
and he'll
farmers.
pick up a
For more
1 or
information,
2.
place a seed order today.
He got a yard or two
Call
across the way. Ethan Harper was putting the pressure on, which got him out of the pocket. Custom and Crop Insurance, longtime supporters of the Warriors. Ryan Mashoff, Heating and Cooling, your American Standard dealer, among our sponsors. What about Jim's Auto Repair? He's an ASE Master Tech. Jim Thompson Auto Repair in KZ. And Richard's Farm Restaurant, a great place for lunch or dinner and your holiday party.
Jim and Jill Thompson here at the game. Logan, their senior running back son. But looking on proudly so far. Downs hands it off to Foudy. He runs it off the left side. Nice defensive play there by the Lions. Ethan Orman, I see getting up off the pile. Richie Fairchild, John Siverly in on the play.
Well defended that time, bringing up third and long. Let's see if the Lions can get a stop, or will the Warriors continue their dominant play with about a minute to go in the half.
And instant
So 1 minute
access
to
the
go.
pharmacist.
Clock running.
That's
Actually
the
under a
Medicine
minute
Shop
now.
on 2nd Street in Marshall.
So the Lions
Get your
trailing
flu shot today
28 to
at the
nothing to
Medicine Shop.
KZ Westfield, and this is a Warriors team, JD, that's come out and they've shown that they've got something to prove.
Yeah, KZ gets into the playoffs. They're going to be dangerous.
Downs under center. He's going to hand it off to Thompson, who initially slipped. He runs it off the left side. He cuts it up inside the 30. There's a flag on the field. We'll have to see the call, and there's Francisco Nava, who is around the play.
The tackle was made by Von Dolan.
5173.
Von Dolan made the tackle. I don't know what happened with the flag, but Francisco seemed peeved about something.
Lunch continues to be
Holding
good
against
all day,
KZ.
every day.
So that'll
The
back
Blizzard
them
flavor of the
up.
month is
We also
Snickerdoodle.
want to
Get one
thank the
today.
KZ
They
Clinic.
are delicious.
It's a member of the
Family night is
Sarah Bush
every
Lincoln
Monday
Health
evening from
Network.
4 to
See
8.
Diana
Get a free
Oakley
kids meal with
at
the
the
purchase
KZ
of a
Clinic.
combo
And how about R.W. Brown Insurance? All types of insurance coverages and annuities. Andy's Lawn and Landscape. The pride of Western Clark County, Andy Tutwiler. Andy's Lawn and Landscape. And Joey, on the KZ side, the players of the game, sponsored by the Great House of Pizza. You know, they've got great Italian food. Trent and the gang. We'll have the players of the game, the Great House of Pizza, after it's all over.
So it'll be 3rd down and 16 after the holding. High formation, Downs under center. Going to hand it off to Foudy. He runs it off the left side. And a nice defensive play there by John Siverly to make a play.
That wraps up the half, Joey.
That does. It wraps up a dominating first half from KZ Westfield. Your score at halftime here at Busch Field. It is KZ Westfield 28, the Marshall Lions nothing. We're back with more after this. WMMC Radio.
Choosing senior living can be overwhelming. This is Jamie Ritchie, Executive Director at the Villas of Hollybrook in Marshall. Our community gives you more personalized choices than ever before. Amenities like meals, activities, personal care, and medication management. Whether you need no help or just a little, our apartments offer the perfect combination of independence and security. You'll love our great location, friendly atmosphere, and caring staff. The Villas of Hollybrook, because everyone deserves a great life.
Bex, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to needs and profitability of farmers. This is Brian Williams, your local Bex dealer. Did you know that Bex is the only company with access to every approved trade in the U.S.? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus more on what's best for farmers. For more information or to place a seed order today, call 217-822-8347. Bex would like to wish the Marshall Lions the best of luck this season.
Josh Orman is a general contractor with over 20 years experience. Orman handles construction projects of all kinds, including new homes, ag buildings, commercial, remodels, home improvements, and more. No job is too big or too small. Design capabilities too. Quality craftsmanship is a guarantee. Free estimates available. That's Josh Orman at Orman Incorporated. Call 217-826-6173.
Alan Reed at the Medicine Shop on 2nd Street in Marshall reminds you that more than 200,000 people a year are being hospitalized from flu complications. Get your flu shots at the Medicine Shop on 2nd Street in Marshall. Flu shots are available now, and you don't even need an appointment. The Medicine Shop has convenient parking, no long waits, and instant access to the pharmacist. That's the Medicine Shop on 2nd Street in Marshall. Get your flu shot today at the Medicine Shop.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Lubavitch, your State Farm agent in Marshall. Life insurance is one of the most important assets you can leave to your heirs. My staff and I can help find the coverage that is right for you and your loved ones. Life insurance is more affordable than you think, so let us show you how we can help you protect what matters most now and for the years to come. We'd rather talk to you one day too early rather than one day too late. Give me, Kelsey Lubavitch, a call today at 217-826-5173 because getting you to a better state is why I'm here.
Real land chill at the KZDQ. The $5 lunch continues to be good all day, every day. The Blizzard flavor of the month is Snickerdoodle. Get one today. They are delicious. Family night is every Monday evening from 4 to 8. Get a free kids meal with the purchase of a combo meal. You can get a free treat. Just download the official DQ app. For more specials, be sure to check out their Facebook page, DQ of KZ. And remember to get your DQ Halloween cakes. It's all at the KZDQ, located at I-70.
We are 105.9. We are video streaming at WMMCradio.com. The Marshall Lions and the KZ Westfield Warriors, the 101st meeting, and it's been all Warriors in this one as they lead 28-0 in this contest. And the Warriors have played outstanding football. The Lions have not. But the Lions have had a punt blocked. They've had a pass intercepted. Both of those giving KZ the ball at the 15 and 16-yard lines, respectively. And you can't give a quality team the ball that deep in your own territory. As a matter of fact, KZ got the ball 5 times in Marshall territory, and they took advantage of it. Let's run down the scoring plays with 8:53 to go in the first quarter. Noah Livingston on a 4-yard run. Dawson DeLop kicked the extra point. It was 7-0. Then on the very last play of the first quarter, Storm Washburn caught a 3-yard pass from Marcus Downs. Again, DeLop kicked the extra point, and at the end of one, it was 14-0. In the second quarter, 7:37 to go. Nate Foudy scampered in from 8 yards out. Again, DeLop was good with the extra point, and the Warriors had a 21-0 lead. And with 1:37 to go in the half, Logan Thompson ran it in from 2 yards out. Again, DeLop good with the extra point. And here we are at halftime, 28-0. Joey, no other way to say it, a dominating performance for the Warriors as they go for victory number 5 in a row.
Yeah, in KZ Westfield, in the first half, it just seemed like they had a little more juice, a little more energy, like, hey, we're going to come out here, we got something to prove, we're playing for a playoff spot, and they totally took it to the Lions in the first half, no other way to put it.
So, great news if you're a Warriors fan. If you're a Lions fan, things aren't so good, as KZ goes for 5 in a row, and the Lions in danger of losing their 4th in a row. We'll have halftime statistics after this break, 105.9.
You're ready for something new in life? A new home?
It's perfect!
A new business? A new car? Or a new adventure?
Let's do this!
First Mid is here for you. We're ready to help you with all the exciting new things life brings. And we have something new too, a new look. So when you're ready to take that next step, whether it's financing a business, saving for retirement, or insuring your new home, take a new look at First Mid. We're here to help you achieve your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with auto owner's insurance, someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Contact Heather Schaffner, Brian James, or Julie Hackney today at 217-932-5470. That is Shore Murphy and Associates of KZ.
You know, with these new healthcare plans, you may find yourself with high deductibles. Dave Anderson of Anderson's Medical Products in Terre Haute has the answer. Anderson's has pre-owned CPAP units, complete with warranty for only $299. And choose between nasal or full mask. A prescription is required. You'll breathe easy, even with a high insurance deductible, at Anderson's Medical Products, just south of Regional Hospital on South 7th Street, Terre Haute.
Murphy Farm Seed in Marshall is proud to back the Marshall Lions. Murphy Farm Seed is your authorized Stein seed dealer. Stein offers a full line of conventional, Liberty Link, and Roundup Ready to Extend soybeans, along with Stein corn. Please stop by and see Tom or Brian for all your seed needs, or feel free to give us a call at 217-889-3111. Again, that phone number is 217-889-3111. Murphy Farm Seed says, Go Lions!
Keeping athletes in shape and in the game is just one of the goals of Sarah Bush Lincoln Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Our certified athletic trainers and physical therapy staff work together with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians to provide expertise on the sidelines and in the weight rooms to prevent, minimize, and eliminate injuries. At Sarah Bush Lincoln, we're working to keep kids in the game.
500 Automotive and 500AutoGroup.com has the vehicle you want and need.
500 Auto wants your trade. Bring in your trade today to receive $2,000 over Kelly Blue Book.
Just stop by or call. They'll bring the vehicle to you. Credit problems? 500 Automotive can help.
500 Auto wants your trade. 500 Automotive Group and 500AutoGroup.com has the selection, service, and prices you want and need. See dealer for full details. Trade based on their value of vehicle. Test drive determined by distance of vehicle.
We are 105.9. We are video streaming at WMMCradio.com. The Marshall Lions trailing KZ Westfield 28-0. The Warriors very impressive here at halftime. I want to thank some of our great sponsors like the KZ State Bank. The KZ State Bank's been serving Clark County for over 100 years. They have a brand new branch in Marshall as well. So they back all the Clark County athletes, the KZ State Bank. And what about Mike Kirk? He is your State Farm insurance agent in KZ, providing auto, life, health insurance. Mike Kirk working to get you to a better state. Joey, this game's been dominated by KZ Westfield. Now, because of the turnovers and because of the block punt, KZ's had a short field. In total yardage, Joey, KZ only has 126 yards. You'd say, hey, that's pretty good. But Marshall has only 20 yards of offense. And, boy, you can't win any games when you only get 20 yards of offense.
No, you cannot. And, again, it's just been a combination of things in the first half that got the Lions into a deep hole. And, again, give KZ a lot of credit. KZ Westfield, they have made their opponents pay for giving them short fields. And, again, they're doing it tonight.
Now, take advantage of the opportunity. That's what you do. Marcus Downs, 3 out of 4, 40 yards and a touchdown. He's ran the ball 5 times for 17 yards. Logan Thompson, 6 carries, 29 yards and a TD. Nate Foudy, 7 carries, 22 yards and a TD. Storm Washburn carried the ball 6 times for only 14 yards, but he did catch a 3-yard TD pass. Noah Livingston ran the ball once. He got a touchdown out of that. That was a 4-yard run. Livingston caught 1 pass for 30 yards. Now, for the Lions, really nothing going on. By the way, could you look up and see what Jake Tharp has done? I think he's caught 2 passes. Richie Fairchild leading the defense with 4 tackles in the first half.
Yeah, Jake Tharp, 2 catches, 15 yards in the first half.
So Tharp caught a couple of passes for 15 yards. But, boy, the rushing game, Joey, just non-existent. This KZ front has been dominant the last several games, and they're continuing that in this game here tonight.
Yeah, they really are. Seth Talley, Ethan Garner, Jacob Self has really asserted himself
tonight. He stepped up his game to help those two big boys out in the middle. And then you look at Layden Dunafin, you look at Nate Foudy, Storm Washburn. They're all guys that are not afraid to put their nose in there, and they're coming up and they're making the plays.
So it's 28-0 KZ halftime and another break on 105.9. People tend to describe farmers as steady and hardworking, but they're also the riskiest gamblers out there. A farmer's livelihood depends on the weather. That's why many buy their farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance to protect their equipment, livestock, and everything else. They find a local agent who lives right in their community to be there for them no matter what. See Jeff, Jason, Greg, or Wendy today at Shore Murphy Insurance, downtown Marshall. Quality Lime Company in Marshall is busy making little rocks out of big ones. And Quality Lime Company has been serving East Central Illinois for well over 60 years. Quality Lime Company is proud to support the Lions and the Lady Lions in their sporting endeavors. And they also want to support all the students in their academic achievements. Quality Lime Company, busy making little rocks out of big ones. Quality Lime Company, a company that rocks.
Larry Woodard Accounting can take care of all your tax needs. Federal taxes, state taxes. As a matter of fact, any kind of taxes, Larry can handle it for you. Along with taxes, Larry can handle payrolls, bookkeeping, and any financial records. Call him the tax guru. Serving Clark County for over 35 years, it's Larry Woodard Accounting.
Maulding, Trucking, and Excavating in KZ features dump trucks, semi-dump trailers, and they are a licensed waste hauler. They can haul oversized ag machinery. They also apply ag limestone and fertilizer, and they have variable rate capabilities. They have added excavating and demolition. That's hauling, excavating, and demolition. Call Maulding, Trucking, and Excavating in KZ. Call Dig at 932-5164 or Chalin at 232-4590.
Keeping athletes in shape and in the game is just one of the goals of Sarah Bush Lincoln Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Our certified athletic trainers and physical therapy staff work together with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians to provide expertise on the sidelines and in the weight rooms to prevent, minimize, and eliminate injuries. At Sarah Bush Lincoln, we're working to keep kids in the game.
Blackhawk Engineering in KZ is proud to support the KZ Westfield Warriors. Jerry, Karen, and their outstanding team proudly back all the KZ Westfield High School students and athletes in their academic and sporting endeavors. That's Blackhawk Engineering in KZ.
There are hundreds of insurance companies to choose from. Are you getting the best deal? R.W. Brown & Associates at 506 North Route 49 in KZ has been in the business for over 35 years. They handle life insurance, major medical, annuities, Medicare, and long-term care. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. R.W. Brown.
CRadio.com, J.D. Spangler, Joey O'Rourke. The KZ Westfield Warriors winning the 101st battle of these arch rivals at halftime. KZ leading 28-0. The defense has been dominating. The offense has taken advantage of the great play by the defense, and they've dominated the action thus far. Remember, it's 52 wins for Marshall, 47 wins for KZ, and there's been one tie in this long series, which I said has gone 101 games. KZ will wrap up their regular season next week, Joey. Should be a great game as they host Red Hill. And if things stay the same, they'll be going for their 6th win and a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. And Red Hill will be 7-1. That should be a great battle next week.
Should be a great battle, and you know Red Hill, they come and they play with a chip on their shoulder every game. Their fans come with a chip on their shoulder every game.
Yeah, the fans will be ready.
They'll be ready for that. But I'm telling you, Sinclair Vidoni Field going to be up for grabs next Friday night.
By the way, that game will be video streamed live on our website. You'll be able to see that game at WMMCRadio.com, the Warriors in Red Hill. Meanwhile, Marshall will finish the season on the road at Newton, and Coach Boyle will be looking for just any positive note to end this football season, looking for, there's been some good things that happened this year, but they're in this losing streak now, fighting, looking to get something positive.
Yeah, fighting, clawing to try and get anything positive. And if you could go on the road next week and find a way to come out with a victory, that would be a great way to end your regular season.
We're going to begin the second half in a moment. Casey leading 28-0 in a break, 105.9.
Richard's Farm in Casey invites you to enjoy a delicious meal with your family and friends in a warm country setting. Richard's Farm has a vast array of wonderful menu items, including premium steaks. They also have an incredible Sunday brunch. All meals include their extra special salad, soup, and bread bar. Make Richard's Farm the destination of your next party. Serving you for over 30 years, that's Richard's Farm in Casey. Gary and Diane Richards and their excellent staff say, go get 'em Warriors. ATI Physical Therapy, located just off Route 40 in Casey, is the premier choice for personalized physical therapy in a friendly and encouraging environment. Known for exceptional results in an upbeat atmosphere, ATI Physical Therapy provides physical therapy and sports therapy. Brock Athey, Corey Hanley, and Terry Cox strive to develop a personalized plan for you to reduce pain, improve mobility, and reduce future injuries. For an appointment, call 217-236-6155.
You wouldn't go out into a rainstorm without an umbrella. So don't get caught without the right insurance coverages either. When you have an accident or something else unexpected, the last thing you need is to worry about whether you have the right insurance coverages for your specific needs. Call the Cole Insurance Agency in Marshall, your Pekin agent, for a comprehensive review of your present policies. That's the Cole Insurance Agency in Marshall.
Mashoff Heating and Cooling in Casey is serving Clark, Cumberland, and Jasper counties. Brian Mashoff is ready to service all your heating and cooling needs. Brian Mashoff has over 40 years of experience. Mashoff Heating and Cooling services residential, light commercial, and refrigeration. They are your local American Standard dealer. With the unpredictable
See Brock Athey, Terry Cox, and Corey Hanley, ATI Physical Therapy. And what about Open Range Rentals? Your one stop for golf cart and bike rentals in downtown Casey. Open Range Rentals. And what about KZ Classic Cars? Offering a stress-free shopping experience for a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs. KZ Classic Cars. I do believe the Warriors get the ball first. Is that correct, Joe?
The Warriors do get the football first as they deferred to begin the football game.
Well, I would think that a stop by the Lions defense would be imperative.
Yeah, Marshall needs a big-time stop
Casey, are you ready?
on the defensive side of the football to begin this second half.
Marshall, are you ready?
Well, I tell you what, you got to give Casey credit as they come in here with a 4-game winning streak. And the Lions, trying to break this 3-game losing streak, have their work cut out for them as they trail 28-0, and Cole Livix prepared to kick it off. Want to thank our good friends at First Mid Bank and Trust. They are proud to be part of the Marshall community. By the way, they also sponsor the Wheel of Jack. Kirshner Building Centers. They've got locations in Marshall and Casey, serving you for over 100 years. Cole Livix is ready to kick it off. Joey, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Cole Livix set to kick this football away to begin the second half of play. And it is a kick that will bounce and skip right to Dawson DeLapp. He's out across the 20. He's going to get to the 25, 30. He breaks a tackle across the 35, and he dives out to the 39. Man, was he a man? He was a man on a mission right there, was Dawson DeLapp.
Lions and Warriors football brought to you by Shore Murphy Insurance. They're in downtown Marshall. Jeff, Wendy, Greg, and Jason. How about the City of Marshall? Mayor Trevs and the City Council back in the Big Red. And the City of Casey, Mayor Greathouse and the City Council in Casey are back in the purple and gold. And don't forget to get your flu shots. The Medicine Shop in Marshall. See Alan Reed and his staff.
It'll be first down and 10 to begin the second half for Casey Westfield. They're at their own 39-yard line. Dunfin goes in motion from left to right, offset eye. Washburn takes the handoff, runs it up the middle, breaks a tackle. He's across the 45. He's out across midfield to the 49-yard line of Marshall, and Storm Washburn just lowered his head, lowered his shoulder pads, and he picks up a first down to the 49 of Marshall.
You know, that's a nice addition for the Warriors to get Storm Washburn to to move into town, and Storm's only a junior, I think.
Junior, yes.
And he runs hard, no doubt.
So first down and 10 from the 49-yard line of Marshall. High formation, Downs hands it off to Thompson. He runs it off the right side, and he's going to pick up a yard or two. I believe that was Jake Tharp in on the tackle.
He's going to end up getting almost 3 on that play. Thompson had a touchdown in the first half. The Cork Medical Center in Marshall. The good doctors are back in the Big Red. The Cole Insurance Agency, Austin Kendall, the main man. And remember, when the game is over, on the Marshall side, the Johnny Provolone players of the game. And by the way, open 7 days a week with great Italian food. Johnny Provolone's.
Colin Branson split out to the right. High formation, Fowley the deep back. Downs hands it off to Washburn. He's going to run it off the right side. Nowhere to go. Ethan Harper and Ethan Orman in on the play along with Jacob Titus.
Tell you what, that was great defense by the Ethans as they sandwiched the ball carrier.
So to bring up third down and about 7.
It's getting cold, isn't it?
It is getting cold.
It's getting cold here at Bushfield.
At Bushfield.
I need a little warmer or something.
So
I need a hot toddy. Anybody
got a hot toddy?
Anybody got a hot toddy to bring up here to the press box?
46-yard line, the ball. KZ Westfield at Marshall's 46. Downs in the shotgun, wanting to throw. Now he's going to step up. He's going to run. He's inside the 45, tackled by Jake Tharp at the 43-yard line. So it'll bring up fourth down and about 3 or 4. So a gain of about 3 brings up fourth down and 4.
I want to make sure that the Titus family is well represented because that was actually Jacob Titus who made the tackle. Tharp has done great tonight as well. Looks like they're going to punt on 4th and short.
Going to play the field position game right here are the Warriors. Storm Washburn deep to punt the football away. It is a low knuckle ball, and it is going to bounce inside the 25. It'll fall dead at the 22-yard line. Marshall takes over first down and 10 at their own 22 after this, trailing 28-0 on 105.9.
Mashoff Heating and Cooling in KZ is serving Clark, Cumberland, and Jasper counties. Brian Mashoff is ready to service all your heating and cooling needs. Brian Mashoff has over 40 years of experience. Mashoff Heating and Cooling services residential, light commercial, and refrigeration. They are your local American Standard dealer. With the unpredictable temperatures, make sure your furnace and air conditioner are up to speed. Give Brian Mashoff and Mashoff Heating and Cooling a call today at 217-276-6804. That's Mashoff Heating and Cooling in KZ.
First down and 10 for the Lions from their own 22. Cyberly takes the handoff, makes a man miss. He's across the 35-40. He is going to go across midfield. He fumbles the football inside the 40-yard line, and KZ Westfield has recovered.
Nope, it went out of bounds. It went out of bounds, I do believe. They're giving it to KZ. Nope, Marshall ball. He fumbled the ball, but he didn't get control of it. He got on it in bounds, but he did not totally control it, and the ball went out of bounds. You have to have total possession in bounds, but what a run by Cyberly. And by the way, the offensive line did open up a big hole, and he scampered for about 40 yards.
Yeah, a big run right there by Cyberly. And a big break there for the Lions that football was given back to them after they said he didn't control it as he went out of bounds. So shotgun formation. Cook hands it off to Cyberly. He's going to run it again. He runs it off the left side. He's got running room. He may go inside the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, John Cyberly.
A 39-yard touchdown run, and the Lions are on the board. And Joey, this could be the impetus for the Lions to get back into this game. Who knows if they can come all the way back, but that's a good beginning. And that was all the John Cyberly show right there.
Yeah, it was. John Cyberly, 2 big carries in a row. He takes it to the house from 39 yards out, and Cole Livix will be on to attempt the extra point. Jake Tharp will be the holder. So finally some life shown by the Lions. Snap is good, places down, kick is away, and it is good. It is 28-7. The Lions get on the board for the first time tonight. 9:10 to go in the third quarter. We've got more football after this break. WMMCRadio.com and 105.9 FM.
The Tulip Company and More in Terre Haute has a huge fall kickoff sale going on right now. Get 5 months for just $30. That's right, buy 5 months for just $30. They have other great deals going on too. Evergreen trees are 25% off. Fruit trees 50% off. Perennials are 25% off when buying 10 or more. And outdoor kitchen sets and fire pits are 10% off. They have a fabulous gift shop. Stop by the Tulip Company and More and take advantage of all the huge fall savings today, or give them a call at 812-232-3673.
Lions Warriors football brought to you by Murphy Farm Seed, your Stein seed dealer. Tom and Sally, they're back in the Lions. And Vicki Welsh, American Family Insurance, serving Illinois and Indiana residents.
Cole Livix kicks it away. Dawson DeLapp mishandles it at the 15-yard line. He makes a man miss, gets out across the 20, breaks a tackle at the 23. He's going to spin his way out across the 25 to the 26. So an 11-yard return there by Dawson DeLapp.
John Siverly running he made 2 39-yard runs back-to-back, 78 total yards, 39-yard TD run, Joey, to get Marshall on the board, 28-7. There is a little life in that Lions pulse right now.
There's a little life, and they needed a big play. They need a couple big plays, and John Siverly provided it. Now the defense needs to come out and force the 3-and-out if you're Marshall.
The Pierce Funeral Home with Ed, Bev, and Jeff bringing you the action.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 26. I formation, Foudy the deep back. It'll be Washburn taking the handoff. He runs it up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's spinning, and he's working his way out to the 35. So a gain of about 4 on the play.
And Siverly made the tackle. Quality Lime Company. They're busy making little rocks out of big ones. What about Morgan Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Gary and Big Mitch, serving you for over 50 years. And Ingram Waste Disposal. They serve both Clark and Edgar counties. And let's not forget Harper's Sales and Service. Dan and Deb serving you for over 40 years.
So here we go. Casey Westfield with the football. Downs under center, hands it off to Thompson. He runs it off the right side. He cuts it back upfield. He dives out near the 40.
I think he's got the first down, I think.
He does have the first down. Only needed a couple on the play.
You know, Joey, we talk about these kind of kids all the time, what we call program kids. They start out, they stay with it, they keep improving every year. Logan Thompson's one of those kids, keeps getting better, and he's a very key contributor to this team.
Yeah, he's a big-time contributor to this team. He's got a couple interceptions on the year. He's picked up a couple fumbles. He's also scored on a punt and block this year. He's done it all. Donovan goes in motion from right to left. Downs takes the snap, hands it off to Foudy, who runs it off the left side. Not much there. Might have got a yard. And on the play for the Lions, getting up off the pile, I believe that is 52, Braden Francis. He was in on the play.
Brian Williams is your Beck's Hybrid Seed dealer. Brian, Dawn, and Jackie back in the Big Red. The Willowbrook Memory Care Center in Marshall. They specialize in dementia care. And Logan Idle, Marshall High School graduate. Former Lions basketball star, is now an Edward Jones Investment Financial Advisor. See Logan Idle. He'll set you up.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Downs is going to swing it out here to Livingston, who's back into the game. And as he was falling to the ground, he was able to bring the football in across the 40 to the 42-yard line. So a gain of 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, it's a short gain, and he was out of balance. And he's limping, Joey. If I was Coach Bonner, I'd get him out of there.
Yeah, but he's going to stay in the game, is Livingston.
Nobody wants to come out of a Marshall Casey game. I mean, you know, you want to be on the field when you're playing your arch rival, no doubt. Now he is coming out, though.
Yeah, they're going to pull him off the field, and we'll have to see, again, how much we'll see of him in the second half.
Depends on if Marshall scores again, I guess.
So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Washburn goes in motion. Downs bobbles the snap, looking to throw, throws it down the middle. He's got a man. That's Layden Donovan in Marshall territory inside the 45, down to the 41, and Downs comes up with a big throw, and Donovan with the big catch.
And Donovan was open over the middle.
gets it into Marshall territory. The KZKOA, time to get your camping needs set up, your camper serviced for the winter, the KZKOA. And what about Cloverfield Market in Marshall? Step back in time and visit their country store, specializing in antiques and vintage home decor. They also sell all natural beef by the quarter. See Bill and Susan Maurer, Cloverfield Market.
28-7. KZ Westfield leading Marshall. They do have the football. Thompson will run it off the right side, and he will pick up 2 or 3 on the play off the right side. And, again, nice job there by the Lions.
The Lions defense, Joey, I would say the last 4 or 5 minutes of the half has really stiffened up the last few minutes of the half and the first few minutes of this. The defensive line much better.
Yeah, defensive line has played much better for the Lions. Going to try and keep that going throughout this remainder of the second half. KZ Westfield breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Washburn to Downs is right. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. High snap. Downs is just going to fall on it. A big loss, and now the ball is still loose, and Marshall says they have it. We'll have to see who's got the football.
Well, I tell you what, there was quite a battle for that, and looks like they give it back to KZ. It looks like Downs got on it.
Yep,
Downs got on it, but it's back at the 49-yard line of Marshall. Dr. Tony Butcher and Dr. Aaron Stinson are both licensed and certified chiropractors. They're proud to back the Warriors. Now, the Lions defense showing a little life here, Joey.
Yeah, that's a big loss right there on second down. Ball all the way back at the 49-yard line.
Third and 20.
Of KZ Westfield. The Warriors break the huddle. Ranson and DeLapp split out here to the left. Garrett Miller to the right. Foudy is the running back to Downs' right. Marcus in the shotgun, steps up, and he is going to go down. He is going to be sacked, and the Lions defense comes up with a huge play.
All the way back at the 33-yard line. So the Warrior offense, which was so efficient in the first half, has sputtered a bit here in the second half, and the Lions get the ball back.
Yeah, Harper, Orman, Braden Francis, and Richie Fairchild all met at Marcus Downs.
There was a meeting at the quarterback, and they all were on time.
Washburn back to punt the football away. Low snap. Washburn now going to run it around the right side, and he's across midfield. He's inside the 45-40, and a great effort by Storm Washburn, but it is going to be a turnover on Downs, and Marshall takes the football over.
And a 30-second break on 105.9.
Do you need landscape gravel, topsoil, septic gravel, filter sand, or concrete gravel? You can get it all at Lawrence Gravel, a family business. Call them at 826-2800. Once again, that number, 826-2800. Lawrence Gravel has it all. You can have it delivered. You can pick it up. Lawrence Gravel, supporting all the area athletes. Just take Highway 1 south to Darwin Ferry Road. That's Lawrence Gravel.
Timeout. There's a timeout on the field. They called it right now, so let's step away for another quick break. WMMC Radio.
For tires, satellite television, and the high-speed internet, head to Harper's Sales and Service on the south side of the square in downtown Marshall. Check out the full line of quality Cooper tires made in the USA. They have DirecTV and the Dish Network. They have all the local channels, movie channels, and sports channels too. You can even get the high-speed internet. Harper's Sales and Service on the south side of the square, downtown Marshall.
Osborne's Georgia Carpet is two stores in one. Store 1 is their designer showroom, a complete showcase of designer and decorator flooring. From a full lineup of carpeting, vinyl, laminates, hardwood, ceramic, and natural stone tiles, even granite countertops. Store 2 is their value warehouse, chocked full of their truckload purchases that ensures your ability to find the flooring you need in stock at the absolute lowest prices every day, residential and commercial. 2 stores in one. Osborne's Georgia
Out of the
Carpet.
timeout, Marshall runs the football, and Siverly brought down for a loss of a couple. Back inside the Lions' own 40-yard line.
Tell you the action. We got great sponsors for Marshall and KZ football. Twin City Realty and KZC Mary Canarum. What about Perry D. Baird, attorney at law, supporting all the Clark County athletes? And how about Larson, Woodyard, and Henson, accounting, taxes, payroll, and more. Larson, Woodyard, and Henson.
3:20 to go. Ball at the 40-yard line officially. Marshall breaks the huddle. Two receivers split out to the right in Tingley and Tharp. Calvin Livick split out to the left. Siverly to the right of Cook in the shotgun. Luke takes the handoff, or takes the snap, hands it off to Siverly, who runs it off the left side, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
The Clean Machine in Casey, your premier auto detailer in Clark County. See Chuck Washburn at Clean Machine and Bishop Excavating. They're in Martinsville. They've been serving Clark County and the surrounding area for over 17 years. See John Bishop at Bishop Excavating.
So 3rd down and 10 from the 41-yard line of Marshall. Cook in the backfield by himself. Shotgun formation. Cook rolls out right, looking, wants to throw. He is going to throw, and he's got a diving Jake Tharp who brings it in, and it'll bring up 4th down, and we'll have to see.
I'll tell you what, that was a great catch by Jake. Looked like it's going to be 4th and about 3. He dove and caught it between the 48 and 49-yard line. You might as well go for it. You're down 28-7.
Yeah.
2 minutes to go in the 3rd. You got to go here. Try to win the game. Didn't Herm Edwards say that? You play to win the game.
He's winning some games out there at Arizona State now.
Yeah, he's 3-3.
3-3. All right, here we go. Big 4th down play. Lions come to a line of scrimmage. Casey looking to come up with a big defensive stop. Empty backfield. Cook in the shotgun. He's going to roll out left is Cook. He's going to throw. He's got a man. It's a 1st down. I believe that's Jake Tharp. And he's at the 47-yard line of Casey Westfield, and that's good for a Marshall 1st down.
Big play for the Lions. Schoaf and Vandeventer Law in Casey, your estate planning, real estate, and family law. Kara Huntsman Schoaf and G. Vandeventer in Casey among our sponsors. What about Davis Accounting, Angie Davis? What she's got, income tax preparation, payroll, and more. CNG Davis.
Two receivers split out to the right, one to the left. Siverly to Cook's left side in the shotgun. John Siverly going to run the football. He runs it inside the 45 down to the 44, so a gain of about 4 on the play. So nice run there. Hard run by Siverly, who's running hard all night long.
Tackle by A.J. Cox on that particular play. How about Bishop Logging for your entire tree logging needs? Norm, Josh, Clayton, the logging experts in Clark and Edgar County. And the Crazy Beautiful Boutique, your boutique on a budget in Casey.
45 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation for the Lions. Siverly to Luke Cook's right. Two receivers split out to the right, one to the left. Play action. Cook throwing. He's got a man. That's Daniel Tingley. He's inside the 40. He'll get down to the 39 before he's driven backwards. So sophomore to sophomore right there. Cook to Tingley.
Dollars and Cents in KZ is your party supply headquarters. Stop by Dollars and Cents. And what about Mill Creek Meats? Fresh cuts of locally raised beef and pork every day. Mill Creek Meats and Tim Bloodworth Painting. Residential and commercial. See Tim Bloodworth. And don't forget Casey Family Medical. Kara Huddleston and her great team at Casey Family Medical. Joey, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th quarter. Casey leads 28-7, and we are WMMC Radio.
Think you can't afford life insurance? Think again. You might be surprised at how affordable it can be. 80% of Americans overestimate the cost of life insurance. Maybe it's time to swap a few small expenses for some big peace of mind. Life insurance can protect what matters most, and it's the right thing to do. Let's talk today. Call me, Vicki Welsh, at 812-478-9500.
Hello, I'm Ken Scott, President and CEO of Preferred Bank in Casey. On behalf of the directors and staff, we would like to acknowledge our special thanks to our local merchants. Our local merchants work hard to supply our community with important goods and services. They also provide jobs for the people of our area. Our local merchants are very generous in their support of schools, sports teams, churches, and community groups. Preferred Bank would like to encourage you to show your support. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Keeping athletes in shape and in the game is just one of the goals of Sarah Bush Lincoln Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Our certified athletic trainers and physical therapy staff work together with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians to provide expertise on the sidelines and in the weight rooms to prevent, minimize, and eliminate injuries. At Sarah Bush Lincoln, we're working to keep kids in the game.
The Eagles' Nest
Right,
Grill
bring it
Westfield
in,
is
Joey.
locally owned
Had
and
the ball in
operated
his
by
hands
Shane
for a
Livings.
moment.
Open Tuesday
Let it
through
get
Thursday,
away,
10
and the
a.m. to 9
sure-handed
p.m.
Jake
Friday and
Tharp
Saturday they are
so
open till 10
angry
p.m. And
that would have
Sundays
been
they're open
close
10
to a
a.m.
touchdown.
Oh, I'm going to
Nest
say
Grill
you could
has
have booked
great
it. It was going to be a
lunch and dinner
touchdown
specials
because he had a
every
good
day.
2-3 steps on the
Eagles Nest
defender.
Grill
What
prides themselves on
a
having great
greatly
food at a
thrown
reasonable
ball
price,
by
along
Luke
with an
Cook.
outstanding
So it's
family
4th down and
atmosphere
2
and
from the
great customer
39.
service.
4th and 2 from the KZ 39.
Head to the Eagles Nest Grill
28-7
in
Warriors
Westfield.
lead. We begin the fourth quarter. Cook bobbles the snap, and that play was blown up. He bobbled the snap, was thrown to the turf, and all of a sudden the momentum goes back to the purple and gold as Downs made the defensive play. KZ takes over in a 30-second break, 105.9.
The last thing you want to do after a hard day's work is go out in the yard and mulch and plant
difference
flowers
would that
until
have
you
made?
turn blue in the face. No more need to worry. Let Andy Tutweiler go to work for you. He will blow you away with how beautiful your lawn and landscaping will look and how affordable his prices are. So if you want a landscape and a lawn you can be proud of, give Andy Tutweiler and KZ a call today at 217-508-8251.
To live action, Nate Foudy runs the ball for about 3 or 4 yards. We have 11:35 to go in the game, 28-7 KZ. Oh, boy, had Jake Tharp been able to corral that pass, that would have changed everything. Instead, KZ takes over on downs, and Foudy ends up getting almost 5 yards on that carry. The Lions defense going to have to stay stout. They played much better the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have to stay stout. Need to get that football back quickly for this Lions offense.
And they're going to run the ball again. And a gain of about 3 or 4. Is that Thompson?
That's Thompson.
So Logan Thompson, who scored earlier in the game, gets 3 or 4. The Logo Connection in Terre Haute. They'll take care of all your embroidery needs. See Angie Lamond at the Logo Connection. And the Candy Depot wants to invite you to the Fall Frolic. 1 week from tomorrow, downtown KZ going to be fun, the Fall Frolic.
Yeah, going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have a costume contest. They're going to have carnival games and a coffin race. Going to be a whole lot of fun.
And the Candy Depot will sweeten your life. 3rd down and 2, and a fumble. I think Marshall has it. Fumble. Marshall has the ball. So the Lions get the fumble. I didn't see who got it, but the ball was fumbled. A good hit there. We think Siverly got it. Marshall takes over at the KZ 49. That might be just what the doctor ordered if you're a fan of the red and white.
Yeah, if you're Marshall here, I mean, you might think about taking another shot deep down the field to a guy like Jake Tharp.
Mix Picks on Wabash Avenue in Terre Haute. Photo and digital solutions. Hometown Realty in Paris. Buying or selling, you call Hometown Realty. And Anderson Medical Products on South 7th Street in Terre Haute. Anderson Medical Products. Luke Cook will throw the ball. Right side has a man. Caught. That's Tharp again, I think.
Yes, it is.
And that's a first down inside the KZ 40. Tharp went up and caught it. Harrington Truck and Trailer Repair in Paris. Among our sponsors of this historic game, the Lions and the Warriors. Joey O meeting for the 101st time, and I only saw 100 of them. I was only 47 when they had the first game, so. All right, 10-13 to go in the game, 28-7 KZ. The Lions trying to get back into it. Luke Cook in the shotgun, throws again, caught by Calvin Livix. A gain of about 6 or 7. You know, Livix is only a sophomore, I believe, isn't he, Joey?
Only a freshman.
Calvin Livix is a freshman.
Calvin Livix is a freshman.
He's a good-looking ball player. 500 Automotive Group in Clinton. Features Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and our good friends at the Burnsides Community Health Care Center. Among our sponsors, Marshall showing a little juice. They trail 28-0, 28-7 now with 9:30 to go in the game. A quick score is needed, and a quick pass. Caught
and a first down, and flags fly.
I'm going to say it's going to be an illegal man downfield. Just a guess.
That's Joey's prediction. It would have been a first down. Let's see. And Joey was right. Illegal man down the field. Lawrence Gravel with Everett Flowey, Kim and Virgil bringing you the action, as is Kent Mitchell, your Edward Jones investment expert in Marshall. And Brian Dorsett Ford. He supports all the Clark County athletes. I tell you what, they're making great deals at Brian Dorsett Ford in Marshall. The Villas of Hollybrook features senior living at its best. Go take a tour. And Welsh Ag with Terry and Cody back in the Big Red. And let's not forget the Martinsville Clinic. Doc Davis, Doc Richards, and Rachel Morrison.
And really, in all honesty, the way this second half's been played, this is how I thought the whole game was going to play out.
Yeah, I thought it would have been much closer. Casey got off to a great start. Cook is under heavy pressure, has to throw it away, and that might be intentional grounding, and it is. So the flag flies. Cook under intense pressure tried to throw it away. That's intentional grounding, and the Lions going backwards, and the Warriors say, wait a minute, we're not going to let Marshall get back into this game.
Yeah, not much more you could have done if you're Luke Cook there, really.
No, he was going to go down, and they are going to call the intentional grounding, and that is the correct call. The Human Resource Center of Clark and Edgar counties, they want students to know about the dangers of underage drinking. And by the way, we want to thank our good friends at Preferred Bank. They have opened a new branch in Marshall. Ken Scott, the president of Preferred Bank. Angela Warner, the branch manager of the Marshall branch of Preferred Bank. And the best thing about them is they're locally owned and operated. All the loan decisions are made right here in Clark County, Preferred Bank. So now it's third down, and you got to go about 120 yards to get a first down.
Yeah.
Is that right? About 120. Yeah.
About 120.
So a fur piece, that's how far they got to go. A fur piece, about 35 yards. Cook throws, and incomplete. Tingley was the intended receiver. Now it's fourth down and 35. Anybody got a play for that? Let me look at my sheet, my play sheet. What do you got? 8:52 to go. Josh Orman Construction, projects big or small. Josh is the man. Kelsey Lubovich, your State Farm Insurance agent in Marshall. And Central State Construction. They do heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. They do a lot of residential work. Central State Construction.
So 4th and 26, Marshall going to go for it.
Marshall's going to go. Marshall's going for it. I like it. And who's calling timeout?
It's going to be delay of game.
Okay, let's back it up a little bit. It was going to be too easy. So Coach Jared Boyle says we can't win if we don't go.
Now we're going to punt it.
Oh, now we're going to. That made the difference. That 5 yards made the difference. Crawford Memorial Hospital in Robinson, lots of options, both surgical and non-surgical options. Crawford Memorial Hospital in Robinson. So Francis in there to punt it, and he punts it away. A good line drive kick. Casey had nobody back. Casey will take over after this break on 105.9. Bolin Transporting Casey is your dependable bulk oil and fuel supplier to homes, farms, and businesses. They haul anything from propane, diesel, and gasoline to aviation and race fuels. Call Bolin Transport today and see how their quality, personalized service meets the individual needs of their customers. Check their website, bolintransport.com, or call them at 800-650-7834.
Hometown Realty in Paris is growing. They're now able to serve you better than ever, buying or selling in town or out of town. Talk with Melinda or Beverly today. They'll go to work for you and do the job in a timely manner. Call 217-808-1138. That's 808-1138 for Hometown Realty in Paris. Remember, there's no place like home. Hometown Realty, 216 North Central Avenue, Paris.
On the play as they put the ball back near the 15-yard line. So 8:15 to go in the game. Casey leading 28-7. Casey jumped out early if you're just dialing in, 28-0. But the Lions have played inspired football here in the second half. Doesn't appear they'll win the game, but boy, they played much better in the second half. Casey, though, looks like they'll get the big victory. Downs hands the ball off, and again, nowhere to go. And boy, the second half defense, Joey, has been much better for the Marshall Lions.
Yeah, it has. The Lions have dialed it up and tightened things up on that defensive side.
Crossroads Realty in Marshall out at I-70. Lunch and dinner specials every day, open 7 days a week. Little John Crane, Doug and Greg support all the Clark County athletes. The Marshall VFW now open on Sundays from noon to 8 p.m. Want to thank our good friends at Bolin Enterprises in KZ, BEI Automotive Repair, Jet Rental, and Bolin Transport for their support, and they back the Warriors. 7:15 to go, third down, 15. KZ will run the ball up the middle, and they will have to punt the ball after a gain of 3 or 4. So Marshall will get the ball back. The pharmacy shop is your Health Mart Pharmacy. The KZDQ with the $5 lunch. Blackhawk Engineering with Jerry, Karen, and their outstanding team proudly back in the Warriors. And let's not forget Shore Murphy Insurance in KZ with Heather, Brian, Julie, and Madison. And Alliance Tractor, your John Deere, Landau, Mayrath, and Steel dealer. So KZ will let the clock run down as it ticks down to 6:30 to go. And timeout. KZ leading 28-7. And we are 105.9.
Richard's Farm in KZ invites you to enjoy a delicious meal with your family and friends in a warm country setting. Richard's Farm has a vast array of wonderful menu items, including premium steaks. They also have an incredible Sunday brunch. All meals include their extra special salad, soup, and bread bar. Make Richard's Farm the destination of your next party. Serving you for over 30 years, that's Richard's Farm in KZ. Gary and Diane Richards and their excellent staff say go get 'em Warriors. Jim's Auto Repair, located just off Route 49 south of KZ, is your Napa Auto Care Center in Clark County. You wouldn't trust your taxes to an uncertified accountant. Why trust your vehicle to an uncertified technician? Jim Thompson, the owner, is a certified master auto technician. Right now, Jim's Auto Repair is offering 10% off your entire bill to all KZ Westfield football players, coaches, and their immediate families. Jim's Auto Repair is open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday by appointment. To schedule an appointment, give them a call at 217-932-6685. That's Jim's Auto Repair.
We are 105.9. The KZ Westfield Warriors are going to punt the ball. And the punt will come to, well, he fell down, didn't he?
That was Jake Tharp.
So Tharp on the wet ground caught it at midfield, but slipped down. Can't blame him for that. First Neighbor Bank with Brad Fitch and the gang back in the purple and gold. Molding, trucking, excavating, and farm seed. See Dick, Janet, and Chalin today. What about Charlie Stivers Automotive Pit Stop? 24-hour towing and more. Custerman Crop Insurance, longtime supporters of the Warriors. 28-7 KZ. 6:24 to go in the game. Marshall ball in midfield. Luke Cook will operate out of the shotgun. Cook, the sophomore quarterback, back to throw. Down the middle and and intercepted, I think. Oh, incomplete. Almost intercepted there.
Marcus Downs was the guy with almost the interception. Give Jake Tharp a lot of credit, fighting for that football all the way down and popped it loose.
Of course, when you're behind 21 points with 6 minutes to go, you got to take some risks. Cook threw that ball into a very congested area. Tharp made a heroic effort at it. Brian Mashaw, Heating and Cooling. Your American Standard dealer, see Brian Mashaw. And what about Jim's Auto Repair? Jim Thompson and ASE Master Tech back in the purple and gold. Cook going to throw it again. Has a man. Caught. That's Tharp. He's got a first down inside the 40 to the 35. And Jake Tharp, Joey, having another good ball game.
Yeah, he is. A nice throw and a nice catch, and then a nice job by Jake Tharp making a man miss.
Richard's Farm Restaurant in KZ. A great place for all your upcoming holiday parties in the KZ Clinic. See Diana Oakley at the KZ Clinic. First down, Marshall, the KZ 35. 6 minutes to go. Back to throw is Cook. Throws out here. Has a man again. Tharp again. A gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. Well, the one thing about this game, Joey, first of all, credit to Casey who came out breathing fire. Credit to Marshall for not folding the tent. At halftime, they looked like they were totally done, and they've been fighting hard here in the second half.
Yeah, they have. Just a tale of two halves for the Lions, and it all started out with some early struggles and great field position for KZ Westfield, who capitalized early on.
2nd and 2. They give the ball to Siverly. Running room for Siverly. He's going to score a touchdown. Siverly, 36 yards out. Actually, that's not right.
26 yards out. 26
yards out for Siverly. His second touchdown of this second half. So with 5:18 to go, Siverly runs it in from 26 yards out to make it 28-13. Boy, he made a nice cutback, didn't he, Joey?
Yeah, he really did. A nice cutback, and then he was able to scamper in untouched. John Siverly.
Cole Ivix with the extra point, and it's is good. It was not pretty, but it was good. 28-14, KZ in a break, 105.9.
If your interior doors are plain and boring, check out the Masonite 6-panel Colonist interior doors at Kirshner Building Centers. They're on sale right now, starting at just $65.33. Replacing an interior door is one of the easiest, most cost-effective ways to customize your home. Stop by and see these doors today at Kirshner Building Centers. They have 13 locations to serve you. Check their website, KirshnerBuildingCenters.com.
500 Automotive and 500AutoGroup.com has the vehicle you want and need.
500 Auto wants your trade. Bring in your trade today to receive $2,000 over Kelly Blue Book.
Just stop by or call. They'll bring the vehicle to you. Credit problems? 500 Automotive can help.
500 Auto wants your trade. 500 Automotive Group and 500AutoGroup.com has the selection, service, and prices you want and need. See dealer for full details. Trade based on their value of vehicle. Test drive determined by distance of vehicle.
The Marshall Lions are not dead yet, trailing 28-14. 5:18 to go. They've cut the lead in half. John Siverly looking outstanding, Joey, in this second half.
Yeah, he has. He's over 100 yards rushing for sure here in the second half. 2 touchdowns, done a great job.
Cole Ivix will kick it off. Will it be an onside kick? Nope, it's a short kick. And Casey gets it at their own 37. The Warriors begin at their own 37. R.W. Brown Insurance, all types of insurance coverage along with annuities. What about Andy's Lawn and Landscape? Andy Tutwiler will take good care of your lawn and your landscape. And by the way, Joey, on the Casey side, we'll have the Great House of Pizza players of the game on offense and defense. And you know, like I know, great place to eat in Casey is the Great House.
They got a great deep dish pizza, does the Great House of Pizza.
Trent and the gang. 5:17 to go in the game. I'm J.D. Spangler. Joey O'Rourke is here. 28-14. Casey led 28-0 at half. The Lions have fought back to get into the thing. I formation for the Warriors. And up the middle. Is that Storm?
Yeah, it's Washburn on the carry.
Storm Washburn gets a couple.
John Siverly on the tackle.
The middle of that Lions defense has been way better this second half. Now, Casey's been more conservative this half, Joey, with the big lead, which you would expect. But the Lions defense, which got gashed a little bit early. But tell you what, giving Casey the ball at the 15 and then the 16 in your own territory, man, that's tough.
Yeah, it is really tough. And again, you got to give all the credit in the world to Casey. They
took advantage.
Of it.
2nd down and 8. They let the clock run. They're milking the clock, and you can't blame them. Now a running play again, gets very little, if anything. Washburn again, nothing.
That was actually Nate Foudy on the run.
Was it?
Cade Warner in on the tackle, along with Ethan Harper, Jacob Titus around the play as well.
4:20 to go in the football game. Mike Kirk is your State Farm Insurance agent in Casey. The Casey State Bank's been serving Clark County for over 100 years, and they've opened a brand new location in Marshall. The Casey State Bank, proud to support all the Clark County athletes. 4 minutes to go in the game.
3rd down and 7. The Lions need another stop here. Casey trying to get a first down. And they hand the ball off, and they're not going to get the first down. A gain of a couple. And timeout, Marshall. So with 3:49 to go, Marshall's going to get the ball. We take a break. 105.9.
Fall is coming and a whole new set of tasks are coming too, so keep your property ahead of the curve with a John Deere subcompact utility tractor from Alliance Tractor. Our 1025R has an optional Auto Connect drive-over mower deck, so you can connect your mower from the comfort of your seat. Plus get $500 off a one-family tractor. Take a seat and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Offer available through October 26th. Visit johndeere.com for details or your local Alliance Tractor John Deere dealer in Casey, Mattoon, Newton, and Vincennes. Murphy Farm Seed in Marshall is proud to back the Marshall Lions. Murphy Farm Seed is your authorized Stein seed dealer. Stein offers a full line of conventional, Liberty Link, and Roundup ready-to-extend soybeans, along with Stein corn. Please stop by and see Tom or Brian for all your seed needs, or feel free to give us a call at 217-889-3111. Again, that phone number is 217-889-3111. Murphy Farm Seed says, Go Lions!
We're back to live action. Casey Westfield going to punt it away with 3:49 to go. Marshall will get the ball. Line drive kick. It will bound to the 30-yard line. Marshall will take over at the 30. The Eagles Nest Grill in Westfield. Oh, they got lunch and dinner specials Tuesday through Sunday. See Shane Livix, ATI Physical Therapy. See Brock Athey, Terry Cox, and Corey Hanley. And what about Brian Dorsett Ford in Marshall, making great deals, supporting all the Clark County athletes. That's Brian Dorsett Ford in Marshall. Marshall fought back from 28-0. 28-14. Do the Lions have a miracle in them? Luke Cook in the shotgun. Back to throw. Fires. Has a man. Tharp again. He gets about 7 yards. Marshall has to move very quickly. A lot of theatrics going on the field. I like the would-be thespians, don't you, Joey?
Yes,
it's kind of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Marshall
going hurry up now.
Of course, they got to. Got to hurry up. 2nd down and 3. Luke Cook, the quarterback. The young sophomore down the middle. Has a man. Titus inside the 45 to the 41 of Casey.
What a throw and what a catch.
Beautifully thrown over the middle. And Jacob Titus brought it in a nice throw by the sophomore Cook. 3:10 to go. The game not over yet. The Lions trying to scare the Warriors here. Another throw, a diving catch made by Tharp, a gain of about 6 or 7 again. Open Range Rentals in downtown Casey, your one stop for golf cart and bike rentals. Open Range Rentals. 2nd down and 5. Cook again, Tharp again. 1st down, Tharp to the 27. 2:44 to go. All of a sudden, things are getting a little exciting here. Casey looked like they were going to run away with the game. They still have a 14-point lead, but Marshall showing some juice here, Joey.
Yeah, showing a lot of juice. They've gotten in a nice rhythm.
Clock runs at 2:40. Got to get the play in. Cook ready to go at 2:35. Cook back to throw. Under pressure and will be sacked. So a big sack on the play. 63 for Casey.
63 for Casey. I'll have to.
I don't have him on my. I do. Justin Smith.
Yeah, Justin Smith, a senior.
Good play by Justin.
Nice play. He's played sparingly here, but when he's needed, he's played well this year.
2nd down and 15. Cook fires and intercepted by Downs. Marcus Downs jumped in with the interception and the big play that the Warriors needed, and Marcus Downs jumped in and made the play.
Nice read there by Marcus Downs.
Of course, you know, Marcus is a quarterback on offense, and he was reading the quarterback's eyes, and he jumped in front of Tharp that time. Casey takes over with 2:02 to go and a 30-second break on 105.9.
Mashoff Heating and Cooling in Casey is serving Clark, Cumberland, and Jasper counties. Brian Mashoff is ready to service all your heating and cooling needs.
Brian Mashoff has over 40 years of experience. Mashoff Heating and Cooling services residential, light commercial, and refrigeration. They are your local American Standard dealer. With the unpredictable temperatures, make sure your furnace and air conditioner are up to speed. Give Brian Mashoff and Mashoff Heating and Cooling a call today at 217-276-6804. That's Mashoff Heating and Cooling in KZ.
The Warriors get a big defensive play from Marcus Downs, Joey, and that will put the bow on this one. The Warriors holding off the Lions, but you got to give Downs credit. He made the big play.
Yeah, made a big play. Did Marcus Downs from that safety position. A big play by the senior.
A gain of 2 on the play for KZ, 1:30 to go in the game. The Warriors going to win their 5th game in a row. The Lions will suffer their 4th consecutive loss in the 101st meeting between these two arch rivals as we're down to 1:20 to go. Another running play and a gain of about 3. Timeout Marshall. So Coach Boyle not giving up. 1:14 to go and a quick break on 105.9.
KZ Family Medical Center says let their family take care of your family. Karen Huddleston and her staff offer comprehensive care to all their patients. KZ Family Medical Center offers services such as adult and pediatric medicine, sports exam, occupational medicine, and blood pressure management. So if you're not feeling well or you need a checkup, give them a call today. That's the KZ Family Medical Center in KZ. Bloodworth Painting in Marshall is the premier residential and commercial painting team in the Wabash Valley. Locally owned and operated by Tim Bloodworth, they have over 50 years in the painting business. So if your house or business are in need of a professional paint job, Bloodworth Painting is the team for the job. Give Tim Bloodworth a call today at 217-712-0004. Bishop Excavating in Martinsville is locally owned and operated by John Bishop, and they have been serving Clark County and the surrounding area for over 17 years. John Bishop and his staff offer you professional and caring customer service, and they get the job done when they say it's going to get done. For all your excavating needs, see John Bishop and his staff at Bishop Excavating in Martinsville.
All through your life, you have made decisions with your family's best interests in mind. On the game. You have prepared. So Storm Washburn rips off a 10-yard run, and the Warriors will keep the football, and they can run out the clock. However, Marshall does call their final timeout with 1:10 to go in the game. 28-14, the Warriors have the lead and the football, and we'll take a quick break on 105.9. Okay, give me We come back to live action, and the KZ Westfield Warriors go into their victory formation. They'll take a couple of kneel downs, Joey, and they will come away with the victory. And, you know, this game was very interesting. KZ took advantage of a blocked punt and an interception, good field position, took command of the game, 28-0. The Lions, to their credit, Joey, came fighting back, but couldn't get all the way back.
No, just dug themselves too deep of a hole early on in the football game. And give the Warriors credit, give Marshall credit for not giving up and fighting to the very end here this evening. But this is going to be a KZ Westfield Warriors team that's going to be really pumped up getting that 5th win of the year.
So 5 wins in a row for KZ Westfield. The Lions suffer their 4th loss in a row. KZ winning the battle of the arch rivals 28-14. We'll have totals and highlights next on 105.9. All through your life, you have made decisions with your family's best interests in mind. You have prepared for tomorrow by thinking about today. Pre-planning your funeral is another way to show your family how much you really care. The Pierce Funeral Home in Marshall, representing the Pekin Life Insurance Company, will be happy to sit down with you and explain the details of Pathway, a pre-arranged funeral plan from the Pekin Life Insurance Company. Call the Pierce Funeral Home in Marshall today.
Keeping athletes in shape and in the game is just one of the goals of Sarah Bush Lincoln Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Our certified athletic trainers and physical therapy staff work together with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians to provide expertise on the sidelines and in the weight rooms to prevent, minimize, and eliminate injuries. At Sarah Bush Lincoln, we're working to keep kids in the game.
Molding, trucking, and excavating in Casey features dump trucks, semi-dump trailers, and they are a licensed waste hauler. They can haul oversized ag machinery. They also apply ag limestone and fertilizer, and they have variable rate capabilities. They have added excavating and demolition. That's hauling, excavating, and demolition. Call Molding, Trucking, and Excavating in Casey. Call Dick at 932-5164 or Chalin at 232-4590.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Goff, Burnside's Therapy Department Manager. Our goal is to make your daily tasks and activities easier for you. We are here to help when your health problems make it hard to move around and do everyday tasks. We help you move better and relieve pain. Our goal is to improve or restore your physical function and fitness level. Our department has over 70 years of therapy experience, and we offer therapy 6 days a week. To learn more about our therapy team, call 217-826-2358 or visit us at Burnside's Community Health Center in Marshall.
Jim's Auto Repair, located just off Route 49 south of Casey, is your Napa Auto Care Center in Clark County. You wouldn't trust your taxes to an uncertified accountant. Why trust your vehicle to an uncertified technician? Jim Thompson, the owner, is a certified master auto technician. Right now, Jim's Auto Repair is offering 10% off your entire bill to all Casey Westfield football players, coaches, and their immediate families. Jim's Auto Repair is open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday by appointment. To schedule an appointment, give them a call at 217-932-6685. That's Jim's Auto Repair.
Custerman Crop Insurance in Casey understands the challenges that farmers face today. After all, they are farmers too. They are family owned and they've been serving you for over 30 years. Custerman Crop Insurance offers multi-peril and CRC. And be sure to ask about their hail rates. Located at 702 Northeast 4th Street in Casey, it's Custerman Crop Insurance.
Welcome to First Neighbor Bank. First Neighbor is more than just a bank. We offer free safe deposit boxes for 24 months, basic no-fee checking accounts along with interest-bearing accounts for consumers and businesses, a wide variety of business, personal, and residential loans, a mobile app with free online banking. Don't wait. Talk to one of First Neighbor's friendly staff and begin your new banking experience today. We are located in Casey at 918 Illinois Route 49, online at firstneighbor.com. First Neighbor Bank, where banking is made easy. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Casey dominated the first half with 8:53 to go in the first quarter after a blocked punt. Noah Richardson ran it in from 4 yards out. Dawson DeLop kicked the extra point. The Warriors led 7-0. On the final play of the first quarter, Storm Washburn caught a 3-yard pass from Marcus Downs. Again, DeLop's extra point was good, 14-0. With 7:37 to go in the second quarter, Nate Foudy ran it in from 8 yards out. DeLop was good again on the extra point, 21-0 Casey. Then with 1:37 to go in the first half, Logan Thompson ran it in from 2 yards out. DeLop again with the extra point, and Casey led 28-0 at halftime, dominating the action. But the Lions fought back in the third quarter. John Siverly, a 39-yard touchdown run. Cole Livix kicked the extra point. It was 28-7. And with 5:18 to go in the ball game, John Siverly again, a 26-yard run. Cole Livix the extra point. It ended up 28-14. Casey jumped out big. Marshall fought back, but the Warriors get the hard-fought victory.
Yeah, they do. And, again, Marshall just dug themselves too deep of a hole early on in the game, and they fought back, just not enough to get back and win this football game tonight.
So you got to congratulate the Warriors, who've won 5 in a row. They're 5-3. They will host Red Hill senior night and a chance to guarantee a playoff spot next week. We have got stats and Coach Boyle up next and Coach Bonner as well, hopefully. Both coaches. We take a break on 105.9.
Welcome to First Neighbor Bank. First Neighbor is more than just a bank. We offer free safe deposit boxes for 24 months, basic no-fee checking accounts along with interest-bearing accounts for consumers and businesses, a wide variety of business, personal, and residential loans, a mobile app with free online banking. Don't wait. Talk to one of First Neighbor's friendly staff and begin your new banking experience today. We are located in KZ at 918 Illinois Route 49, online at firstneighbor.com. First Neighbor Bank, where banking is made easy. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Ingram's Waste Disposal, located in Paris, has been serving Clark and Edgar counties for over 60 years. We focus on all your waste removal needs, from residential with our 96-gallon toter to our commercial and industrial services. We also have many roll-offs available for that small weekend project or our larger roll-offs for the roofing and remodeling job. Ingram's Waste Disposal, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Our family is proud to serve your family. For friendly customer service, give us a call at Ingram's Waste, 465-3335, or visit us at 501 Granview Street in Paris.
You and your family's good health is important to the pharmacy shop in KZ, your Health Mart Pharmacy. They urge you to know the important numbers when it comes to your health. Monitor your blood pressure, cholesterol, and your BMI or body mass index. Knowing these numbers and having an overall fitness plan can lead to a more satisfying, active, and healthy lifestyle. Have any questions? Contact the pharmacy shop in KZ, your Health Mart Pharmacy. The Markwell Funeral Home in KZ and Westfield and the Greenwell Funeral Home in Martinsville are names you know and trust. They've worked hard to earn that trust. Together, these firms have served your communities for over 150 years. No matter what type of service you prefer, they are qualified to provide it. Their staff takes great pride in providing caring, professional quality service. That's the Markwell Funeral Home in KZ and Westfield and the Greenwell Funeral Home in Martinsville.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Lubavitch, your State Farm agent in Marshall. Life insurance is one of the most important assets you can leave to your heirs. My staff and I can help find the coverage that is right for you and your loved ones. Life insurance is more affordable than you think, so let us show you how we can help you protect what matters most now and for the years to come. We'd rather talk to you one day too early rather than one day too late. Give me, Kelsey Lubavitch, a call today at 217-826-5173 because getting you to a better state is why I'm here.
Stuffers Auto Pit Stop behind Staley Insurance in Casey offers 24-hour emergency towing, semi-trucks and autos, portable welding, and roadside service. They also offer major and minor auto and truck repairs, tires, used and new, used auto sales. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. By appointment on Saturday.
105.9, we are WMMCradio.com back here at Bush Field, where KZ Westfield has defeated Marshall 28-14. The victorious coach, Jay Bonner, joins us right now. Coach, you've won 5 in a row. You got to be doggone proud of this team.
Very happy, JD. I was talking to him after the game, and I said, after we started 0-3, a lot of people had written us off. The only people that, believed that we could do this and be a playoff qualifying team was the group that was down there. The players and the coaches, and they believed, and they kept coming to practice every day and just working, getting better, and it's starting to pay dividends now.
Well, you won 5 in a row, and you started out red hot in this game. First of all, special teams, you block a punt, you get an interception, you get the ball deep in Marshall territory, you take advantage of it, you jump out big. And Marshall, though, didn't give up. Boy, they fought back, but you guys had the big lead.
Right, and you knew that was going to happen. When we went in at halftime, about 28-0, we told our guys, hey, this is a rivalry game. That is a proud group. They are finishers. I look back at the Robinson game earlier this year. They went down a couple scores early and fought right back and ended up winning that one 35-14. So we knew that this thing was not over at half and that we had to come out and play our tails off because they were going to come for us, and they did.
Your defensive line has been so good during this winning streak. I mean, those kids, and of course, you've had many things go well, but I just look at that specifically has been just spectacular for you.
Absolutely, and we've been doing it without our best defensive lineman.
Without Luke.
Without Luke Richards, and that's what's been amazing, guys that step up, and people talk all the time about next guy up. Well, Layden Donovan has done that for us and really anchored that line, those 2 defensive tackles. But, then we have a backup defensive tackle and Justin Smith come in late and make a big sack at the end of the game. So it's really that whole defensive line as a unit.
They've all been sensational, Talley and Garner and Self and all of them.
have done a great job. And you've got running back by committee. You got Washburn, you've got Foudy, you've got Thompson, all carrying the ball with authority.
Yes. We stress to our running backs that when we finish our runs, we want to finish going forward. We want to fall forward every single time, and those guys embrace that philosophy, and they do a good job of carrying it out.
Okay, you got 5 wins. That might get you into the playoffs, but you get 6 wins, you're in for sure. Red Hill next week, senior night, they're going to be 7-1. They're good, but they can be beat.
I think, JD, I don't want to step out. They're a very good team, but you're right. I think we told our kids tonight that 5 may or may not get us in. If they really want to play, then we're going to have to figure out a way to get number 6. And the only way to do that is the same thing we've been doing all year, which is coming to practice every day, working hard, and having that carry over into the game.
Well, they're going to run the ball, Coach.
Oh, they are.
They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball, and then what they're going to do, they're going to run it again. So as good as your defense has been playing, they're going to have to really be ready next week.
Right, and Drew Moore, I think, is probably the best player in the conference.
He's pretty good.
Their tailback, and he's going to be a handful and a load, but we're going to have to plan to figure out a way to stop him.
Well, Coach, go get him, and we'll be there. Have the game video streamed on our website. So congratulations on 5 in a row, and good luck next week.
Hey, let me shout out to my dad real quick.
Sure.
He's been live streaming in Boise, Idaho this whole year. He's been sick, so he's been in the hospital for 7 weeks here. And he Friday nights, I appreciate you guys. He appreciates being able to watch the game there in Boise, Idaho, and you live stream all the way out west, man.
Hey to Jay's dad. All right? All right, Coach, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right,
you guys.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Coach Boyle will join us next. We'll have some stats, players of the game on 105.9.
Stuffers Auto Pit Stop behind Staley Insurance in Casey offers 24-hour emergency towing, semi-trucks and autos, portable welding, and roadside service. They also offer major and minor auto and truck repairs, tires, used and new, used auto sales. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. By appointment on Saturday.
At Willowbrook Memory Support Residences of Marshall, we want to introduce you to our innovative and compassionate way of providing individualized care for Alzheimer's and other dementia illnesses. We are designed to provide 24-hour licensed care and support while promoting dignity and independence in a safe living environment. Please call today at 217-293-1246 to arrange a tour or inquire more about our services and free evaluations. Our residences provide quality care with the comforts of home.
There's a new business in Marshall, Central State Construction. They do heating, air conditioning, electrical, and plumbing. That includes residential and commercial. The boys are back in town. Ron Stone, Tony Sanders, Todd Bishop, and Chris Blankenbaker, they'll take good care of you. They are experienced, professional, and they'll get the job done right. That's Central State Construction, next to Kirshner Building Center in Marshall, 826-6152.
Sonny and the gang at Crossroads Family Restaurant in Marshall wish Coach Boyle and the boys continued success, and they hope to see you soon. Crossroads Family Restaurant is open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. They have daily lunch and dinner specials with great service and very generous portions. That's Crossroads Family Restaurant. Stop by today, Illinois Route 1 and Interstate 70. Crossroads Family Restaurant.
Union Health Court Medical Center in Marshall offers quality health care close to home. Doctors Denise Pine-Mattis, Amy James, and James Turner, along with nurses.
And we're 105.9. KZ Westfield has defeated Marshall 28-14. The Marshall coach, Jared Boyle, joins us with us right now. And, Jared, early in the game, giving up the blocked punt, the tipped pass for an interception. Casey's too good of a football team to give them such a short field, and that's not the way you wanted to begin. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you have errors like that on the football field and a team that's a power run football team, they can run down the clock, it kind of hurts you, especially if they come out 28 points and you have 0. And, I mean, you know, we went into halftime, made a lot of adjustments. Not really adjustments. It was just a will to fight. And, you know, they came out in the second half, they don't score an offensive touchdown. And, you know, we love to see the fight in the guys in that aspect, but it has to be all 4 quarters.
Yeah, you know, you fall behind a quality team. You know, Casey's on a roll. They've won 5 in a row. And, you know, the team, your defense played much better in the second half. Finally got a little offensive juice going. You know, Luke Hook's a sophomore. I mean, he played pretty doggone well. John Cyberly played with a broken hand and a sore leg, and he rips off a couple of big runs for you. But you're right. Getting all 4 quarters together is what you got to do to break this losing streak now.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I kind of look at myself there. Maybe I didn't do something at the very beginning, but, you know, these kids, they do come out and fight. And with this leadership, it's excellent. And you can't say enough about kids who are playing even though they're injured, and they don't use that as an excuse. But, I mean, we had big plays that we dropped, and it's little things like that we got to fix. And I relayed the message to the kids. We're 4-4 right now. We got to get 1 more. And we're going down to Newton, and they're a tough ball club, and we can get that win. We just have to string all 4 quarters together, and I firmly believe that, and I'll stand by that. And when I first came up here, I said, trials and tribulations of today is tomorrow's success, and I'm going to relay that to the kids. Just because you struggled today does not mean that has to carry over into next week, and we are going to get better and better. It does not matter. Little things like that, and it goes to show, you know, if a team comes out and scores 28 points on you in the first half and you don't score any, it's hard. And our defense is on the field a lot of the game, but, again, that's not an excuse. We have to come out and we have to do our things right and for 4 quarters.
Yeah, we can't change the past. We can control the future. Mm-hmm. And that's what the line – it's a 1-game season right now. Mm-hmm. It's a 1-game season. It's going to be at Newton. It is a tough place to play, certainly a winnable game. And if the team – you know, I always tell people too, hey, you keep working hard, ultimately good things happen. Mm-hmm. You know, and there's going to be tests and like you said, trials and tribulations. You're going to have them in life, and you get them now. You fight through them, makes you tougher and stronger, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And these kids, you know, at the end of the game, it is their senior night, and they're kind of upset. And I could see that in a way they were down. But relaying that message to them, like, fellas, we have 1 more week. Everything relies on that week. And as coaches, players, managers, cheerleaders, the community, we have to go and fight for this last week. And we are going to go tooth and nail, bear crawl, bite, fight, whatever we can do to get that last win. And we are going to go out there, in 4 quarters, we are going to get it done.
All right, Coach, go get them next week. And we'll be right there covering the action. Look forward to it. And here's what I want you to do. You do your prep work, but take a couple of hours. Rest. Get a little relaxation. Do some deep breathing for me, okay?
24/7, 365, JD. 24/7, 365. It's all football.
All right, Coach. Listen, we're with you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm J.D. Spangler. Young Joey O'York is right here. Joey got a lot of options here. And first of all, from the Casey side, the victorious side, the Great House of Pizza players of the game, we got a lot of options here. But I think on offense, you know, let's pick a couple of seniors, you know, and we both have been really impressed with Logan Thompson. This kid does a lot of different things, and he just makes big plays. He's a great leader. Let's go with him on offense.
Yeah, very deserving of that. He's a great kid, a senior leader. Got a touchdown here tonight. Logan Thompson, very deserving of that.
Now, on defense, this kid doesn't play. I mean, my point is he doesn't start. He's in the rotation. Comes in, plays, makes plays. Justin Smith, I thought, Matter of fact, he had a really big play as Marshall was coming back. He had a huge sack in the game.
Yeah, he had probably the biggest play of the second half with that defensive sack as Marshall was trying to drive again and cut the game to within 7. So Justin Smith, a big play there, very deserving of the defensive player of the game.
By the way, on offense for Marshall, got to go with John Siverly. Only 10 carries in the game for 113 yards, both touchdowns. John Siverly put the team on his back in the second half, almost brought him all the way back.
Yeah, he did. You can't fault the effort of John Siverly playing with a broken hand, banged up leg. He broke 2 touchdown runs over 35 yards. John Siverly, again, very deserving.
You know, Jake Tharp had a big game, 11 catches, 86 yards, but he also had 8 tackles on defense. So Jake has won the offensive player of the game. He's not won the defensive player of the game, and his defense tonight was just as good as his offense.
Yeah, it was. And, again, you look at you expect that out of the senior Jake Tharp. I mean, he's just one of those kids that you know what you're going to get each and every week as far as effort and playmaking goes. Jake Tharp, a very deserving player to win that defensive player of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was the 101st meeting between the two schools. Casey comes out on top, 28-14. I'm JD. Joey O is here. Brady Hall back at the studio. We will wrap it up. And again, Casey Westfield 28, Marshall 14. We'll see you later, 105.9.